What is up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and I'm back with my boy JohnnyKpicks for our Thursday night live show. How you doing tonight, Johnny?
Doing fantastic. I missed everybody. I wanted to do a show last week, but you know what? We needed that break. It was fantastic. I didn't do any UFC the whole time, and I'm fully recharged. The show is going to be electric, like I said on Twitter. Let's get going. Love it.
Let's go. Yeah, man. I took that week off. I got an extra day off of work last week. They robocalled us, so I got to do some tape study earlier to get some early bets in. But other than that, I took the week off, and I had a crazy dude. My daughter, a baby blood, she loves Halloween and scary stuff, and she just turned 5 in June. And I was like, "Well, you want me to take you to a haunted house, like a real scary, like an adult haunted house, like this one way out in the country down here?" And
dude, cornfields.
Yeah, it had a maze. What it was like, it was like a forest, a haunted forest. But dude, we went inside like that. The people with chainsaws, she didn't even care. I was shocked, man. But yeah, she had a good time. That was one of our best times ever, running through the woods.
Yeah, there's some crazy haunted houses in Chicago area and stuff. They get
south side,
north side, north.
Oh, I thought you meant
you
real
don't want to go on the south side. That's real. You want to go on the north side. But they get like real into that stuff, man. It's like literally like you're in the freaking movie. I'm like, oh my god,
that's cool as hell. That's seriously cool. But yeah, man, I had a good time. Just Saturday, you're still just kind of wanting fights. I think I watched some boxing, but it don't feel.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of the PFL. Just a couple fights here and there. I think I watched a little bit of Bellator too. Mostly I just watched like football and soccer.
Yeah, I tried to watch
took my mind off MMA, literally.
Yeah, I tried to watch a little bit of football. I put in a 4-game parlay. They give me, I got on DraftKings and just put the $5 on there, and they gave me $200 free.
Yeah,
because they just legalized gambling or whatever.
Yeah, you'll get a lot of offers for sure.
Yeah, so I put in a $25 parlay, like a 4-game football parlay that I put in freaking 15 seconds. And I went like a minute, I'm just like over on these two teams, and I don't know much about football, and I hit $190 from 25. So got
Sweet.
that, and just put in some other big UFC bets. I put in one for $25 that wins like 2,600. That's why I can never bet online. It's so fucking fun. You start seeing all them big numbers, and you're like, oh, I just put 15 for this 4-fight parlay, and you just keep giving your money away. That's wow. So I won't be betting online, but it's fun with their money when they give me some free
just play money.
I put some in tonight, like on the football and on FanDuel. So
Washington -6, boys and girls. I'm telling you, the Bears are not going to win. I'm from Chicago. I know they are not going to win, guys. -6, Washington. There it is.
Yo, oh yeah. Hey, shout out to FaceMeetFist. I don't know if you guys see my little commercial. I shot my nice little commercial, but you got to shout out FaceMeetFist, and seeing if he could get on the show this weekend, but he's got stuff to do. But we're gonna have a little FaceMeetFist parlay on the live show, because there's 4 people on this card that are wearing his mouth guards.
Oh yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna give out that parlay on the live show on Saturday. But yeah, man. Nice. Let's say what's up to everybody in the chat coming out to support us and hang out tonight, man. We got Amer H. What's up? He said, all aboard Lynn's train. Hi, guys. Let's go. I'm on that Lynn's train, baby. I'm on it.
Knockout first round. Let's go.
I'm the captain of that dang train, man. I'm riding it hard. I got a max bet on. Loving it. I think he's better everywhere. Figgy T, what is up? He said, best of luck, everyone. Best of luck to you, man. Thank you for bringing the positive vibes to the show right off the bat. Derek Izzy, 3K plus subscribers. Congrats. Thank you, Derek. Yeah, man. Pretty happy about that. Johnny's not far behind. He's about to be there here soon too, and on our way to 10, then 20, then 100,000 with the help of everybody being cool, coming out here, hanging out with us. We already got 28 live viewers, and it's pretty good for Thursday night.
Everybody knows we're late usually, so they're not going to show up till like 6:30.
I know Bunny Hunter won't. Bunny Hunter will be here at about 7:15. Saba, he said, these guys are back. What is up, Saba, man? I hope you've been good. Hope school has been going good. I hope everything's been going good. We got to get you on a show sometime soon too, man. It was fun breaking down some fights with you, or maybe a fight companion coming up or something. But I appreciate you coming out, Saba. Saba's like, we need to figure out how to get badges for people. I don't even want to have to charge them or nothing like that, but I'd like to see on the people that's been here for a long time. Saba's been here since the beginning. James and Amy, what is up, James? So what's up, everyone? Johnny and Cody, you guys are awesome. Jim and Amy,
Appreciate you, James and Amy.
guys. Since the beginning of the show. How long we've been doing the show? We're gonna have to actually figure it out. So I want to say like going on 2 years.
A little over 2 years, right?
No, I don't think so yet because
okay, yeah, okay. So we did it in February. I think we did February of 22.
Okay, because we went to that UFC in March, and we had already been doing it for a little bit. So maybe,
so it's like February.
Okay,
either January or February of 22.
Yep. James said we hit on Gamrot, but what a cheap way to win. Feel bad for Fiziev. What a terrible bad break. Yeah, that sucks.
I just had the over 1.5, and that couldn't even happen.
It didn't get over 1.5. That happened that early into the second. I can't even remember. I watched it.
Dude, anything wrong happened to me in that part. Seriously,
that could go wrong did go. That was
Malcolm
a weird card.
DQ. It's like, come on.
All kinds of crazy stuff.
It was crazy. It's all right.
Yeah. There will be blood. What's up? I love that name. I love that movie too. I drink your milkshake. Too sharp motherfuckers. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you. There will be blood.
Yes, sir.
That name's awesome. CJ UFC picks. Carlos, what's up? He said after a week off and having withdrawals throughout the week, we finally back to fights and making money. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Everybody check out CJ UFC picks. He put out his picks today. On Instagram, and then check out his breakdowns on YouTube. Puts out some good breakdowns. I know him and Dev do some live shows and stuff like that on Instagram. So check out CJ UFC picks. He's been putting out some good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Shady in the house. He said, "Bums cook your dick and be a small meal." What's up, Shady? Appreciate you coming out, hanging out as always, showing support. Can't wait to see what all bets Shady has in too for this card. He always puts in some super sharp bets, so I can't wait to see what he's got. Gary Freeman in the house said didn't end well. What was that? What didn't end? I don't know man. We're gonna get AJ on the damn show because I'm pretty at some point if he wants to. I'm pretty sure he won the Tapology group again. Did you win the Tapology, AJ Gangster? I'm pretty sure he won it. That's like 2 times in like a month, dude.
Yeah, a little bit down below. You said he won. We'll get there.
Yeah. Dixon Cider, man, what's up? He said, "What's up, Cody and Johnny? We getting that lens money this Saturday." Yes, sir. We are.
Take the under 1.5. That's what I got. Go.
What was line on it?
I got minus 145. I think it's a little bit higher than that now, but when it dropped, I got minus 145.
Man, I'm fucking staying away from them 1.5ers, dude. That shit goes so quick for me.
I don't like to do it too often. But I literally thought that line was gonna be minus 200 or worse.
Yeah,
I was shocked. I was like, oh my god,
smash it.
AJ, yeah, that's what I did. I didn't even think twice. I'm like,
what is up? Or AJ? I think that's the blood money's preaching, right? Saying some good stuff.
I think so. Just like a little purple guy.
Yep, preaching, man. I'm preaching the truth. That's what it is. Why Halstro? What is up? He said. The sharpest, 2 of the sharpest cappers around. Greetings, everybody. Greeting, man. Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us, hanging out all the time, man. I don't think you're on a bus this time, heading from Romania to Germany. So hopefully you're in a little better spot this time. But we appreciate you coming out. Bears go 0-5 today. They're 0-4.
Yep, they could have won last week. I was there, but hey.
Shady said, "Johnny, I hope you don't eat a bag of dicks
either. I hope I don't either, man.
I don't want to see that either, man.
Last week was last 2 weeks was rough, but it's okay. It's all out.
It'll be like that sometimes, man. Dude, Saba says, Cody, you should show Baby Blood the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and she will always stay away from strange houses. The craziest thing."
True.
So she's watched like Goosebumps and stuff like that. So like I had the whole weekend off, didn't have to do no UFC. So it's like, let's watch movies, do whatever. I'm like, dude, I'm probably a bad dad. I'm like, you want to watch a scary movie? Like me and Stephanie were driving her to the haunted house, and we're like, dude, are we bad parents? Because like you never know. Like you get in there with the 5-year-old and she's in the thing and she starts freaking out. Like she's so tough, dude. She was leading the way. I got these little videos.
That's funny.
I let her watch Insidious. She watched Insidious, and that's like the scary movie for adults. And she watched it and like. It's not as scary though, and it looks terrible. 3 of them, right? 3 I let her watch the first one. She's fine. She loves that stuff. But yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is awesome. Oh yeah. Did I get to that? Oh yeah. The bag of dicks.
Yeah, you did.
I don't know if I need to hit that again, but
Thank you. You might have. I
Johan
might have needed a reminder.
My bad.
Okay, you're good.
Johans, what is up, guys? He said, "What's up, man? Appreciate you coming out. Appreciate the comment on Twitter, man. Helping the algorithms, helping everything.
Hell yeah.
Man. We appreciate all the support you guys give us for real. That's why we love doing this show, man. I know a lot of people that rewatch it. They're like, I hate you going through the comments. It takes forever, but this is what the show is about. Like literally, our picks are. We're gonna get to them, but we already gave you our videos with our picks.
This is just a hangout. Like we're all hanging out in the garage, drinking beer together, just talking fights. We're just chilling.
Great night. DraftKings has some great boosts for football. Yeah, I've seen on the FanDuel. They gave me some money too. You know, on FanDuel, I put in shout out to Tajik Bey, man. I put in because I didn't do no studying for Contender Series, and then I took a couple bets off my Discord and I lost them. But I put in a $15 bet on Rudolfo Bellato by KO plus 600. So 15 got me 90 back. So I was pretty happy about that. But serious house, man. We appreciate you coming out. Geraldo Hernandez, what is up? I said, what's up, guys? What's up, man? We appreciate you hanging out with us. Appreciate the comment. Hopefully you got some good bets for tonight. Daz Files in the house. Hi. He said, hi, guys, in chat.
What's up, Daz?
Daz the OG legend in the game, man. We always appreciate having you come out. Miguel Hernandez, he said, Johnny, you hit on any soccer bets?
Lately I've been having a little misfortune, but I need to stick to like the English Premier League, because if I venture out of that realm, I just don't do well. So I'm just gonna stick to English Premier League. I already talked to Saba about this. That's all I'm gonna do, and Saba can tell me some bets. I'll place those.
Yeah,
I'm like just like one little thing away. Like it's insane, and I'm like, oh my god, there's always something crazy happens, like penalty kicks or something. Like, come on.
Dixon said, Cody, you need some hot semi-clothed OnlyFans models to wear your merch so you can promote it. Definitely, dude. Yeah, I can't wait to get the merch out. My girl's been slacking. I'm about to put out a contest or something, man, on my Twitter, because I know people know how to do computer stuff on there, and be like, dude, I'll give somebody like a year to my Patreon if you can come up with the best like 3 t-shirt. I got this stuff in mind. I just don't know how to. I'm literally, if you guys would be amazed that I can even do this stuff. Like I'm that dumb.
I remember when we first tried to do this, remember?
Yeah, the first night we couldn't even do it because I'm like, I don't know how to do none of this. And you're like, dude, this dude's retarded. Why am I doing this? Am I not? I guarantee. We sat there and talked for like 3 hours, dude. I'm like,
and then we're like, we'll just do it next week.
Yeah, I'm like, I literally do not know how to. You had to like email me the thing because I couldn't figure out how to use the Instagram stuff. Like crazy, dude. Yeah, I can't wait to get on it. Johnny's got some good t-shirts coming out, man. Johnny, you got the Patreon too. Shout that out real quick. What'd you start?
I just started a Patreon just for a little bit. You know, if anybody wants to support my channel a little bit more, early access to all my bets, any other bets like football bets, soccer bets, I'll have them on there as well. You can get my UFC spreadsheet that I used to put out. I don't do that anymore, but it's only going to be on Patreon now. And yeah, early picks, predictions, all that good stuff. So check it out. Patreon.com, JohnnyKpicks.
That's awesome. It's well earned, dude. It's a lot of time put in. And like you said, it's not even if it's about buying, like getting early bets, all that stuff, just support, man. Putting in a ton of work, ton of time. And,
kind of like you, like right when you make your bet, you're going to post it. Like that's what I do right away. I literally place it on DraftKings on my phone. I screenshot it and I put it right on Patreon. That's what I'm going to do. And then usually for Twitter, I'll post it later in the week, but I don't want to post all my bets like in the same day because people get a little bit mad about that and stuff. So I'm like, okay,
overflowing. Yeah, keep the content spread out a little bit. Because plus then it made people might miss some of your bets. Like I know with people with me, mine are coming in about 8 in the morning. I'm at work whenever my first break is, I drop the bet. But I'm like you, man. I love it when I go to the casino and put my bets in. I'm like racing home to put them on my Patreon.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, proud. Like, look what I did. I did this for you. So
that way everybody can get the bet right away like you do, so you can beat the line movement.
Yep. But AJ, man, I was number 1 on the Tapology group, an entire What? You hit the whole number 1 on the whole?
Sheesh. That's awesome.
I've got 3rd before, but Jesus, AJ, yeah, man.
I wasn't like the top 100 ones.
Yeah, if you want to ever come on the show and break one down, AJ, let us know. You come on a Saturday show with us, dude. You know your stuff. You obviously put the time in to know your stuff. So Definitely, if you ever want to come on the show and hang out, brother. Plus, you've been supporting the show. That's the biggest thing, man. I got a lot of people that be hitting me up like, hey, I want to get on the show, but like, I never see you supporting the show anytime or nothing. Like, you got to show a little support. We support you back.
Right.
Phantom Smeagol, what's up, dudes? What's up, Phantom? He said, let's demolish these bookies this weekend.
Yes,
let's
sir.
go. Yeah, man. He's in the contest. I'm having a giveaway for a FaceMeetFist shirt. He's won 2 of my contests on my stuff. So
he's gonna get all of them.
Yeah,
dude. Did he win? Is that the one that he won the jacket?
No. I get it mixed up. I don't think it's Jumbo Loco that won that. There's a couple names I get mixed up in my head, but no, somebody won that. No, they love it. Them jackets are cool, so nice. Stadium jacket of the FaceMeetFist stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, but Robinson Jr. TD anytime Washington money line. So
I love it.
I got some weird ones. I put in.
I have a bet like that. It's Robinson anytime touchdown and over 40 yards. You can get a little bit of plus money there. So I think that hits. You don't have to worry about who wins or loses. He's gonna get a touchdown probably because Bears suck.
Heck yeah! Is this game on ESPN? Can you watch it?
I think it's it's on like the Prime stuff, or if you have Hulu or something like that. It's like Amazon Prime exclusive, but
I got Prime then. Yeah.
You can see on Prime, yeah.
All right. Alex, what is up? He said, let's go, my guy. Got some good dogs this week. Dude, seriously.
There's a lot.
Dude, so many. But they look good, but it's weird. It's weird. It's like Miles Johns was a dog the other week. I was confident on him. Like, here, I'm betting this dog. He's going to do this. But these other ones, man, there's very close fights. And then the dog probably shouldn't be the dog. They should just be 50-50 fights. Yeah. AJ AJ's a local legend in here now. We got him in the chat all the time. So like I said, hit us up. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit us up on here. If you want to get on the show, you come on Saturday if you want. You do that, you win the whole Tapology group. You do what you need to do on our show, man. Kyle J, wouldn't it be crazy if Dawson ends in decision and Pyfer by sub? I just don't know if Alhassan's going to sub Pyfer. I'm seeing more of a knockout. So, you know what I mean? But appreciate you coming out, Kyle J, for real. Yeah. That could end. It could end like that. Shady Johnny, I'm laughing with you. I have been there before. End of the day, it's long term and cashing out at the end of the year. Yep.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
We have our bad weeks. Yeah. I've ate a bag of dicks.
I'll be right back in like 2 minutes, okay?
Eating a bag of dicks real quick.
Oh my God.
No way you're staying off Champions League, Johnny. Daniel Covert in the house. What up? He said, yo, what is up, man? Who's got Morono? I was close to betting him. That's one of them ones where it's like it should just be 50-50 and they almost making you want to bet Morono. But we'll see, man. But we appreciate you coming out as always, Daniel. Yippee-ki-yay in the building, man. He said, I can't hang around for long, but I want to thank you for the great insights on the fights. I'll definitely tune in later to catch up and make some better decisions for the money-making picks. Thank you for showing up and leaving this comment for the algorithm, yippee-ki-yay. And appreciate the kind words on our both of our YouTube videos this week, man. That's awesome. Pink Freud in the house, man. We appreciate Pink Freud always coming out too. Welcome back, everybody, man. We missed that week off. Dirty Reg in the house too. He said, I flipped from Morono to Buckley. Okay. I've been going back and forth, so it's tough, man. The closer the line gets too, it's like Buckley starts looking better the more it gets towards even. Dad said, that's so funny. The start story pros, now it's too easy. Yeah. Dirty Red said, AJ, I know you were number 1 because I was number 2 in the group and couldn't catch you. I got I did decent on that card, and AJ killed it, man. Jumbo Loco, what's up? He said, I got a good feeling about this card, y'all. That's what we need. Good feelings, bring the good vibes. That's how you get money, man. Negative vibes, lose money. Buckley by KO is at same price as Alex Moneyline. Wow. So they're expecting Buckley by KO. Only one wrong. Wow. Oh, so you would have had the perfect. What'd you have for Malcolm by finish or decision? How did you have that one scored? Dirty Reg, I was gauging you and saw I couldn't catch you in the last fight. That's how far he was ahead of everybody, that even on the last fight, if you got it perfect, couldn't have caught him. I'm coming for that shirt giveaway, Cody. I took Lens, Morono, and Algeo. Let's go, man. I like it. I like all 3 of them, and that has to pay good, man. You got 2 dogs and a decent, just a barely favorite. Suck it, Johnny K. I wish Johnny was here to hear that. Yeah, Vladimir, what is up, man? Appreciate you coming out, hanging out. Vladimir, Zach, man. Suck it, Yannick. I love it. AJ, I'll probably never be one again. No lie, dude. That's hard to do. There's a lot of people, and you got to have like the perfect lineup. But I don't know, man. Like I said, I think you won the Tapology group 2 times in the last month and a half. So I'm sure you'll be back up there. Maybe an idea for you two guys to start a Tapology competition. Yeah, that would be cool. BC Dave's group, the best, all the killers in there. Definitely. It's awesome. Only fighter I'm confident in this week. Dober. That's the only favorite I feel like their opponent doesn't have a clear path to victory of some sort. Everybody else on this card, their opponent has a path to victory. Snarius Dawson by sub is really plus money. I see. That's what I predicted. Punch List Dale. What is up, Dale? Everybody check out Punch List MMA on Spotify, is where he's putting out all of his podcasts now, and he got good insights into fights, man. Semi-nude model, fine, I'll do it. Stop begging. Just don't beg. But yeah, man, Dale's a good dude. He's sharp dude. He's smart dude. We think alike on crazy stuff. It's funny. But AJ, I had Malkoon decision. I probably would have stopped him, but you would have just expanded your lead. I don't think you would have lost it. Dale, Shady. See, Shady knows what's up. You all right, Johnny? You good?
Good.
Robert Ready. In the house, New York. Robert, what is up, man? He said, here we go, making a lot of money this weekend. We're going to kill it. We're going to kill it, Robert.
What's up, Robert?
Appreciate you coming out every single week, talking fights with us, man.
What's up, Dale? Sorry I missed you.
Miguel, anybody taking Carolina, even if she's past her prime, she's still way better than Belbita. She really is. But yeah, we'll see. Shady, Punch This MMA. He is on YouTube. Yeah, I think he's on YouTube too, but I think he went to Spotify.
All that.
I wish he came back to YouTube too. I'd like to watch him on there. And yeah, we'd get Dale if Dale wants to do a show. Hell yeah, we'll bring him back.
Dale, if you want to do a show this weekend, you let me know.
Yeah,
how about that?
You go. It's on Yanni K's channel, so if you want to get in, Dirty Reg, I'll catch the show tomorrow while working. I'm going to take my son to the gym later, and good luck, everybody. Good luck. Have fun at that gym, Dirty Reg. That's awesome getting your son out there.
Dirty.
Man. Have fun there, and we appreciate you watching it later, bro. Real quick, Jeff said Carolina's past 3 opponents, age 35, 38, 39, height 5'2", 5'3", 5'4", dying about. Yeah. I put a unit on Cody, LOL. I'm also on Carolina. Man, that's a good play. That's craziness how it played out like that. I couldn't believe he quit. I didn't think he was gonna quit like that. But all right. Real quick, let's start this fight. First fight, women's flyweight division. We got Montana Delarosa versus JJ Aldridge. How do you see this playing out, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of either one. I'll say it outright right now. I see a lot of holes in both their games, but I do like Delarosa a little bit more here. I think she's going to be the bigger girl. I think she's going to be stronger in the clinch. Striking, I would give that to JJ for sure, but I just think Delarosa will be able to put on the wrestling and actually work her wrestling more so than she's shown in her last couple fights, because she's fought some really decent fighters, Tatiana for one. But Aldridge, though, she's just okay everywhere, if you want to say, but not really great anywhere. And to me, I just think that, like I said, Montana should be able to get the wrestling going, get her taken down, work her grappling, and maybe even get a submission later in the fight, because JJ is taking this fight on short notice. I think it's only like a week and a half or 2 weeks, but still. And we've seen her fade in other fights too, like in the 3rd round. So I'm going to say Montana wins by decision, but I wouldn't be shocked if she does get like a 3rd round finish maybe. I got no bets on this fight though.
Yeah, man. I agree with that. JJ Aldridge, decent southpaw boxing, decent takedown defense, decent offensive wrestling. Like, she's just decent everywhere, but not good anywhere. And
she's got no power. She's not dangerous. She did finish Liang, but who doesn't?
Her problem is she was a former strawweight, and she's just not really, that big. Like, it doesn't seem like she's very physically strong for 125. So when she fights these bigger 125 girls that are physically strong, they tend to beat her down, just like Macy Barber did. Aaron Blanchfield in the 2nd round. But the thing is, with the bigger, stronger girls, like, she goes hard in the 1st round. Like, she won the 1st round against Macy Barber, and she won the 1st round against Aaron Blanchfield. Yeah. Then after going hard, putting all that out, she comes out in the 2nd round and she kind of falls apart a little bit. I like Montana Delarosa's size. She's big for 125. She's fought in there with girls that fight at 135 now, like Mayra Bueno Silva. Fought her to a draw, was able to take her down a couple times. Aldridge got taken down 3 times by Liang Na last fight. So I'm going to say if she can take her down, Montana's going to be able to take her down. The striking shouldn't be too much different. JJ does have better striking, like a little bit, but it's not like her striking's great. You know what I mean? And Montana Delarosa's striking's been looking better. Like I was just watching her again fighting Vivian Arugio. Even though I just watched it, I was watching it again because Vivian Arugio's fighting next week. So I did more tape study on it, and she was striking good with her. Like I don't think the striking between like her and JJ is going to be all that different. Like it's not. I don't even think if like Montana can only get 1 takedown, she could still win this fight just by control. But she's so aggressive and she's pushing for the takedowns. I know she's going to stick to a game plan of going for takedowns, boxing, mixing in the wrestling. She's just going to wear on JJ Aldridge. And I'm like you. I already think JJ Aldridge slows down from like the end of the first round. And then she's coming in on short notice, and Montana's just going to be the bigger, more aggressive girl. She's got more dog in her. I think she lands some takedowns, and I think she's able to either, like you said, I like decision or sub because Montana subbed 8 girls, and she subbed like 2 or 3 in the UFC. So I think she can wear on JJ, and beat her up, just kind of like she did Lipsky, you know?
Yeah. The only thing that kind of worries me with Montana is if her game plan isn't working the way she thinks, she kind of like doesn't have a backup plan, and she kind of just doesn't do anything there. It's weird. And I've seen it in a couple of her fights, but granted, she is fighting better competition, so maybe she's like, oh shit, I'm screwed. But she should be able to work her wrestling with JJ though. So I'm not really too worried. But if that does happen, let's say she has an off night or whatever, and she like freezes up and doesn't really know what to do and limits damage, like she's gonna lose just by volume. So, but I think she gets this one done though.
Yeah, I bet her. I got her at plus 110. I put three units to win 3.
See, I would like to get her at plus money. I missed the line completely, so I'm just gonna stay away.
Yep. Dixon said he got her at Montana at minus 102.
I think she's at like minus 150 range now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Saba got her by decision. AJ said he got her at minus 102 too. Happy to be
like
on the same side as the reigning champ. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Can't go wrong there. Delarosa by decision is the pick at the in the play. I like it, CJ. I like it. Pink Floyd said JJ should be able to keep it on the feet long enough to make Mani's nose pour. Probably going to the judges, and Mani doesn't wear damage well. She really doesn't. Her nose, she does.
Yeah, and same thing with, like you said, if Montana gets popped a couple times, like that might just freeze her a little bit, and she won't know what to do.
Kyle J said, watch 2 and 3. JJ gets finished. I'm feeling that too, man. I was looking at that under, like, dude, I like the under on this, like plus 300.
What is it, like plus 300? Yeah, it's
crazy, bro. And I do like it. The last time I wanted to bet the under on JJ versus Liang Na, but I'm like, dude, Na gets finished, but JJ's like, she had like 12 fights in a row go to decision besides when she got finished, you know? So, but yeah, man, I think that could happen. Kind of like Montana sub late, yo.
You could do like round 3 decision.
Yeah, we could just drop
for Montana
Barber before. Is Montana a better wrestler than Blanchfield? I think she might be an actual better wrestler, like actual takedowns. Like Blanchfield does it. She's like more body lock.
Yeah,
just try to like I really do.
She has really good top control and she's got good jiu-jitsu. I don't know. Montana does too, but I give Blanchfield the BJJ edge, but wrestling,
yeah, definitely. But I haven't been that impressed with Blanchfield's wrestling in any of her fights, really, to be honest. But like you said, her jiu-jitsu, or except against Maverick, she looked great against Maverick.
She looked great. Yeah.
Or stronger than Blanchfield. She's bigger. She's 5'7", where Blanchfield's like 5'5". Delarosa wins easy. I'm loving that confidence. Luca probably, but she still probably loses to JJ. She fought the old Lipsky. Which one? Oh, the old
version of Lipsky, because there's a new Lipsky now.
No,
she looked better. I'll tell you that.
Once Lipsky fights another grappler, it will be the old Lipsky again. She just can't grapple unless she's fighting JJ Aldridge, or who'd she just beat up? She didn't really beat up Melissa Gatto.
Oh yeah. She did, but she's not really that great of a wrestler though.
Antonia Shevchenko took Lipsky down, beat her up, and I believe finished her. And that was the way to beat Shevchenko, was to take her down and beat her, like Caitlin Chukagian took her down and beat her up. So it's weird. Parlayed the over 2.5. Okay, so he's not seeing the sub. Got her at plus 135 when the line opened.
Nice.
You killed that line, Kyle.
Yep.
Killed that line. Look at Daniel out here with the big with the that's gonna pay excellent odds. Maybe is the best Delarosa and complete. Dude, Delarosa is good. She actually is good. She's just fought so many really, really good girls. You know what I mean? Like
she hasn't looked good against them, but they're way better.
Yeah, but like it's not like she's getting blown out of the water. Like she fights hard with all these girls. It's tough. Like I think a lot of them girls would have finished JJ Aldridge. Like Moira Bueno Silva. I see her finishing JJ Aldridge.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not the biggest Macy Barber fan, but she was able to survive.
She fought tough with Macy Barber.
Yeah.
And that, like took her down. Like that was a good tough fight. Macy Barber beat the brakes off Aldridge. Mariovs, what is up? Maybe the best bet Delarosa in complete card, especially the short notice. So I'm agreeing with that. MB the MMA man, what is up? He said, "What up, Blood Johnny? Just popping in before Thursday night football. Good luck this weekend, fellas. Good luck, MB." The MMA man, we really appreciate you coming out sliding in before this little football game starts. So appreciate that. Jeff Bruno, and everybody check out MB the MMA man on Twitter too. So
sure,
good stuff. Good putting out good stuff. Jeff Bruno Lipsky definitely got better when she trained at Amanda Nunes. I would agree with that. Gatto, she learned how to avoid. Yeah. Still taking Montana over though. Gatto took down Tracy Cortez, but couldn't buy a tape. Yeah, none of the stuff that actually makes sense. Like, I still thought she beat Lipsky in that fight, but I don't know. It's close. All right, next fight. Yeah,
it was close. It wasn't like a blowout.
Next. Oh yeah. I'm trying to freaking whatever. All right, man. Next fight, women's straw. I can't even remember. I mean, I remember. Obviously, I watched it, but women's strawweight division. Kara, in my the order. Carolina Kowalkiewicz versus Diana Belbita. I'll start this one. It's going to be a good fight. Girls fight. You got Carolina that's got good Muay Thai striking, good kickboxing Muay Thai mix. Decent. She don't have much power, but she throws a ton of volume. She mixes in her wrestling pretty good. You've seen against like Silva Gomez Juarez. She landed a takedown in the first round and then looked really good against Demopoulos. She's fighting Belbita, Romanian kickboxer. She's very aggressive. She throws long, hard punches. But she's like, she gives up so many opportunities like in her striking because she almost just like puts her head down and starts throwing punches. But she does have good power. I think she slows down a little bit. She did look better against Maria Oliveira as far as her cardio, because I felt like that's why she lost the Gloria DePaula fight, because she came out hard in the first round, looked good, and I felt like she kind of slowed down in the second and third. That's when DePaula started picking her apart a little bit. But she's good, man. She's aggressive. She has a really good clinch knees. Takedowns aren't good offensively or defensively, but she's got pretty decent jiu-jitsu off her back. Like she'll throw some stuff up. She'll throw some elbows from her back and all that stuff. And she'll throw up some arm bars, stuff like that. Maybe probably not get them, but she's active. I'm going to take, man, I've been going back and forth on this fight. I don't really know. Like I picked Belbita on my picks, but I like all week, but that was like a week and a half ago. But the more I've been thinking about it, I think Carolina will mix in the grappling, but I'm going to stick with my pick. I'm going to pick Belbita. I like her. She's younger. The thing that really is because at Carolina, she's been getting like stunned in every fight. Like when she gets hit good, even against Juarez. I don't know if she did against Demopoulos, but there was another one too, where like when she gets hit, she kind of freezes for a second. And I think that Belbita can hit super hard, but she's just got to keep this fight standing, man. She cannot get taken down and held down for long periods. But on the feet, it should be really close. Plus, at the time I picked her, she was like plus 165. But yeah, man, I didn't put no bets on this fight. But give me Belbita by decision.
Yeah, I'm on the Carolina side here. I'm not like 150% confident, but I'm confident enough to bet her because I have her in the parlay, because I just think she has the experience factor here, because every one of Belbita's fights just look the same. I don't think she's really improved. If you go back like 4 fights and then to her last fight, she looks exactly the same. And I'm not trying to be mean. She's still young, but a lot of stuff, like you said, she kind of like does one of these when she strikes sometimes. And like, she always has like a high guard, and then she's very open to right down the middle, straight shots down the middle all the time. And she has good volume, but she gets hit a lot too. So, but where the edge is, I think, is the grappling. If Carolina wants to try to use it, maybe not like straight wrestling, but like if she can get like, maybe take her back or something, or get her up against the cage, get some control time that way. and maybe get a trip or something like that. But I also think she's going to be a little bit quicker on the feet too, Carolina. She side to side movements. I know she's going to be a little bit smaller, but I think she has that speed advantage where she will be able to land some shots if she's staying at range and dive in, dive out. And just Belbita to me is just a little bit too stiff when she with her boxing and stuff. And I just, like I said, every fight that I've seen when I went to go back and watch is like same thing over and over again. I mean, she won a couple and she lost a couple, but I just think at this moment we've seen improvement with Carolina too. And I know she's older, but I think she's going to do enough to win at least 2 rounds in this fight. I like this fight to go the distance for sure. I mean, I know the parlay is juiced for over 2.5 if you want to do that, but I think Carolina gets it done 29-28. I think Belbita will maybe win like round 1 or 2, but round 3 will be close. But I do think Carolina will just edge it out with just a little bit better striking and maybe mix in some grappling control time.
Yeah, yeah. I don't blame you. Like I said, but it's different too. You look at it a little different because what is Carolina like minus like 140? When I was breaking it down, she's minus 190. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't want to touch her at that price, but I got her at minus 162, and I thought that was pretty fair.
It's even like
now it's even better. I think she's at what? I'll look it up real quick.
When I was doing my breakdowns, even with like Morono, Buckley, I'm like, damn, Morono at plus 165 or 170. Because like I said, I'm doing this last week. Man, that's freaking that's crazy.
It's
but now
55 for Carolina right now, so it's a little bit better than what I got her at. But I think that's probably where the line should be, approximately like minus 150 range. So
I just stayed away. I'm like, dude, I just got to stay away.
I mean, I think it's going to be a close fight. Like, I don't think she's going to come out and dominate, get a submission in the first round or anything like that. But I just think at this moment, I think there's more. I've seen more improvement with Carolina. I need to see more from Belbita because like I said, I've literally watched her last 4 fights. She looks exactly the same.
Yeah,
like she did
her
everything
cardio
the
looked
same.
a little better. Her clinch is nice, but yeah, there's levels, but
she's young. She can make improvements, and I haven't seen yet. So I'll just have to see it in this fight. But I'm going what I've seen in her last fights, and I'm just like
AJ said if this fight were to finish, how would you see it?
I would say Carolina submission.
I would say either Carolina rear naked choke or Belbita armbar from guard. Just like some lucky shit she throws up and hits it.
Yeah,
I don't see either one of them knocking each other out. And
no, I don't see a knockout. Both girls are tough.
Belbita knocked down Goldie, and she stunned somebody else. I want to say she stunned like Paula in the first round or something like that. But she's got long punches. But yeah, I just stay away from these kind of fights, man. Deanna does not have power. Yeah.
Got a little bit of pop, but not enough to call her like a KO artist or anything like that.
She's kind of mean. She's mean in the clinch and stuff. But CJ said almost close to placing a bet on Carolina. Loving the way she looks lately in her current win.
Yeah, she's on a good roll, and she's looking. I mean, she hasn't really fought the greatest competition, but either is Belbita too. So
right, AJ, I got KK sub decision. Yeah,
I like that.
I think like Gomez Juarez would probably beat up by Diana Belbita, maybe. I don't know. And that would be Diana Belbita, even Demopoulos, and like Carolina beat her up pretty good, and like Demopoulos might be able to beat Belbita too. So,
yeah.
Dixon said I have sprinkles on Carolina and Deanna subs at plus 614. I don't mind it because women's guard armbar from guard is crazy too. Yeah, Luke, I'm not sure. We're gonna know. We'll know after Saturday for sure. Yeah,
I just go back to Maria Oliveira, which we've seen is not very good, and Hannah Goldie, which we've seen is not very good either.
No, she's terrible.
That's it. That's who she's beaten in the UFC.
Yeah. Didn't she? Yeah.
She really hasn't fought like really good people either, so she doesn't really have that experience to get someone good. She lost to Gloria DePaula, and she lost to Liana
Jujua, Molly
McCann. Like, you're not really screaming those names to be top 30.
Fireside said Carolina came into the UFC a kickboxer and has rounded out her game. She has an edge over most of these girls because of her technique. Yeah, women's technique's trash for
That's
sure.
True.
Watching the Harris fight back to back really shows how much kick has slowed down. She really has from the first one to the second one. Yeah, it was like 3 years later for sure. What's up, Bunny Hunter in the house? Late tonight, a little bit late, Bunny Hunter, but we'll accept it. What's up, Bunny Hunter? He said, "What's up, fellas? Good luck this weekend. Bunny's best bets. Let's go. I like that. Mendosa, Demopoulos, Belbita, Lock City." He says, "All right, okay. I like it. Bunny's best bets. I like that, man. That's a good name. Deanna should go to jail by getting taken by Oliver. She did, I think, twice too. She got back up though. She got back up. Yeah, true that, Michael. Nothing Carolina hasn't seen before.
Exactly.
Those are facts.
She has the experience for sure.
Appreciate you coming out tonight and hanging out with us, Michael. Appreciate you supporting too, joining up to the Patreon, brother. I really appreciate that.
Right on, Michael.
We're gonna kill it. We're gonna kill it. We've been killing it. We're gonna keep killing it. But appreciate you coming out here tonight too and hanging out, man. You Hans, if Dirty Diana is a good fighter, she should finish Oliveira. True that. She was hitting her with some good knees, man. Hannah Goldie hit Deanna 6 strikes a minute. That's
not good.
That's the opposite of good.
That's not good.
Her boxing didn't even. Who did Goldie just fight? That in a way, and her boxing wasn't looking too terrible. But no, man, nobody. Goldie's terrible. I hate to say that, but she's.
That was anyways, first fight back from 2 years and getting in the swing of things, and she still won 30-27, so or 29-28 convincingly.
Yeah. Belbita definitely doesn't use her jab on the outside and move on. She just puts her head down and throws.
Yeah, and she doesn't really use her range. She doesn't really kick at range to keep at bay or anything like that either. So
listen to Derek says Belbita sounds kind of cheesy to me. Carolina seems improved in her old age. She does. She is. She's using all her skills.
That's a very cheesy comment, Derek.
Cheesy. Unity, what is up, man? In the house. So he said, "What's up, boys? Happy to be back at this week." Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man, helping out, all the help you do too, and all the different layer cake stuff you do, man. Yeah, dude, it's fun. We took that last Thursday off. I was excited all day, man, for this. Close fight equal dog bet, right? If the line's close and you think it's 50-50.
When in doubt.
Yeah.
I just think Carolina gets it done.
Deanna has a good clinch. That was the best thing I seen about her game was her clinch knees, dude. She was beating Oliveira up with them because she's so big and she just gets that tie clinch. Vanessa dropped Oliveira twice. She did. Demopoulos did. Drop that Macho Man Randy Savage elbow and Hulk Hogan leg drop on that like button. Let's go, man.
Love it.
Snooker elbow. Hit it with the snooker elbow. Let's go, James. Carolina Kowalkiewicz by smoke.
I think he's making fun of me.
Thomas Hewitt, what is up? He said Carolina versus Molly would be a banger. That would be.
I'd be okay with that one. I like that one.
I'd have to go with Molly McCann on that one, actually, just because she hits so damn hard, man. And I don't think Carolina's taking them hits these days.
I mean, maybe Carolina can get a takedown and get something going because Molly McCann sucks on the ground.
Eric Savala, man, what is up, Eric? In the house, late to the party. Where we at, people? We're just about to get to the Nate Maness fight, but we appreciate you coming out, Eric, and hanging out with us. I appreciate all the work you put into them, my Discord and all that too, brother. I swear, here's Johnny's boy. Suck it, Johnny K. That is you're famous. You boys are famous on the internet. Yeah, man.
We gotta make sure we get literally that picture on a shirt. It says "Suck it, Yanni K."
The shit say "fuck you, Yanni K." That's the best thing about it is he's flipping. He's saying "fuck you," but he goes "suck it." That's great to me. Instead of "fuck you, Yanni."
That'll be the bestseller on Twitter for ages.
For real. We'll make it up. We'll make it up. We'll all three split some stuff up and make a bunch of different cool shirts with it and see who comes up with some cool stuff. Carolina actually good clinch. Yeah, they both do. Yeah. Does UFC want 38-year-old KK to lose to DB, Canadian younger European market, torch passing? Yeah, they definitely, everybody, I think, wants Belbita to win except Carolina backers. It could be a split.
I don't know. I don't think the UFC is very high on Belbita, to be honest.
Do you guys ever take risky bets or just I took a risky ass bet this week? I take them. But it's got to make sense. You know what I mean? I can't just take risks to take risks. But I got one this week that everybody's going to go against. Everybody's going to go, you're crazy. But everybody that's doing the breakdowns are like, man, it's going to be risky. It's going to be crazy. We'll see. But no, I take risks. I bet Munoz Jr last week. That's a soft. That ain't a soft.
Sky. It wasn't that risky.
I haven't talked to Manny for a while. I don't know. He ain't been in the loop. So
he's been a busy man.
Yeah. He's got a lot of stuff going on though. When I see a big age gap at plus money, I have to take a shot. And it's 10 years too on this, I believe 10 years. That's like 90% win rate. What is risky to you? Betting on yeah. Yeah. You guys know me. I don't take much risks, but if there's a risk that you see me taking, then you should probably really, 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 really think about it. Like I bet two people that's been plus 250 in the last year. Do you know who they are? Marcin Tybura against Romanov and Julana Storilenko versus Molly McCann. It was both like one was plus 280, one was plus 360. And I don't take them bets unless I really feel like this person has a great chance to win. Broke Bets in the house. He said, "What's up, guys? What's up, Broke Bets MMA? Everybody check out Broke Bets on Instagram, Twitter, and mainly YouTube. They put out excellent videos every single week. So check the guys out. We get them on the show, man. Great.
Appreciate the spreadsheet you sent me.
Nice. Mendosa in the house. Nate Maness is the type of fighter you play as an underdog. He's tough, has finishing power, good cardio, but loses the first round and gets rocked off. And those are the facts. Appreciate you coming out, Flynn Doda. Spending your Thursday with this trash technique. You can stick to that fire.
They got a little thing. They got a little thing going on.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I never read ahead, guys. Well, let's start this next one. You get to start anyways. Men's flyweight, 125. Nate Maness versus Mateus Mendoza. Who do you got?
This is an interesting fight. Both guys are. This is flyweight for both guys. I know Maness. In his last fight, he did fight at flyweight and he lost to Gear, I believe. We didn't really get to see too much of him. It was like in 2 minutes, so he looked like he was looking pretty rough though on the scales and stuff. But Mendoza usually fights at bantamweight too, and this is going to be his first fight at flyweight. So, Maness is. I mean, he's well rounded. He's got good striking, good power, good grappling. He is a little hittable, and he can be rocked, like someone mentioned earlier. And Mendoza, he's one of those shoot the box guys. He's going to push forward. Got good striking. He's got quick hands, solid power, good grappling. He is hittable too because he always pushes forward, but he's going to stay in there. Good cardio as well. But I don't know what's going to happen in this fight because both these guys are at flyweight and we haven't really seen them at flyweight for too much. So to me, I'm staying away, but I'm going to pick the Mendoza side because I just think he's a little bit more dangerous, especially because we've seen Maness just get rocked a little bit too much early on. I think Mendoza's going to come in there. He's going to try doing that shoot the box, going to get you, going to push you back, and I'm going to try to go for the kill early and then go from there. That's usually their game plan. And maybe I think he's going to get it in the early second round. So I'll say KO by Mendoza, but I'm staying away from a betting standpoint. I want to see both these guys fight at flyweight again with Maness. And I like the under 2.5. I think both guys could get a finish, but Mendoza's never been finished. So that's the one thing I got to worry about there.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good breakdown, man. This is going to be another close fight. This is another one where, like I said earlier, Drew Dober is the only guy that I feel like has his opponent covered everywhere, can hang in every single area, is going to be faster, stronger. But everybody has a path here. Obviously, Mateus could come out hard, try to get that finish in the first round, gas out, slow down, and then Maness take over. Or he could come out here, finish Maness, or it could just be a 3-round war, I picked Mendoza because he looked good against Basharat. Even in a loss, and Basharat's really good, he looked good. He had some moments in that fight. He was able to take Basharat down a couple times. Wasn't able to get too much control, but showed that he has good wrestling and he shows he has good striking. He was able to crack him a couple times too. Nate Maness, obviously good boxing, good takedown defense, pretty good takedowns himself, super tough, super durable. Just got caught in that scramble against Tagir last time, but he looked slow at 125. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that weight cut's bad for him. He's a big guy.
He's huge. He's big for 135, 5'10 with a 72-inch reach is big for this. But he's going to be a lot bigger here for sure. And that's probably going to hurt the wrestling of Mendoza. You know what I mean? If you're fighting a dude that's 4 inches taller, half an inch of reach, he's just a bigger human. So to take that bigger dude down is hard, especially when you're 5'6" to 5'10". You got to pick this dude up and he just keeps getting a leg on the table, a leg on the floor somewhere. It's hard to take one of these down. So I'm going to take Mendoza here just because I feel like he's got more ways to win. He could finish Maness or he could get to takedowns, get some control time, but I'm not confident in this fight at all. I'm only picking him because he looks so good against Basharat, and I feel like if you can even look that good, you should be able to get Maness down here, and he should have a speed advantage too. So
I think the bet here is, honestly, I like the under. I do. That's what I like that better than picking a side, picking any other prop other than the under, because I just don't trust them at flyweight, and I haven't seen him at flyweight that much. We seen Maness in 2 minutes of flyweight, and he got finished. So
Okay. Yeah. Carlos said Mendoza is a pretty decent fighter in his deadly bantamweight division inside the distance. Okay. Mendoza came from a good camp, so I take him. Yeah, he came from a shoot box, dude. Is so good, dude. Shoot the box is so good. Their people are just so good. And yeah,
they're building mini Oliveras in every division.
Hey,
they are. It's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know how many years they're gonna have in the game, but they're definitely got.
They're gonna be fun for at least 5 years.
You want to get rich real quick, you know what I mean, and come in tough, and that's a freaking phenomenal style. And then to get seen, because I was thinking about that today at work. I'm like, man, them dudes fight like crazy, but that's probably like the style. Like if they're like, you want to get to America, you want to fight, you want to get in there, fight like this, come forward, try to finish at all times. You're gonna take some punches, but get tough.
Yeah, and I like that mentality. I mean, yeah, you're not going to win every fight probably but that's what they preach to him probably is like,
but that's what they've been doing,
guns blazing
back in the
and
day,
make them make a mistake and then you capitalize on it.
Bondelay, all them dudes, dude, them are shoot box savages, and that's what they did. They just came out to kill you from the beginning.
They don't care about records; they care about winning and getting finishes. Like that's the way to do it. Like that's a fun fighter.
Yep, putting that pressure.
Yep.
Yo, it's a Pyfer ain't losing. I think Mendoza KO or close decision. Okay.
Okay.
Under 2.5 rounds with
like
the way he's been fight. Oh, I like that too. I do like that. I was thinking about putting that on one of my top 10 bets. Almost made the 10th bet of my 10 best bets in order confidence. So Mendoza's shoot box. No, them guys are wild. Yep. They are. Don't be scared. He'll win. Okay. Yep, Mendoza's got it. I'm scared because, like, dude, Nate Maness, you seen what he did to Luke Sanders, which that happens to Luke Sanders, but Tony Gravely won. That was tough, you know.
If Gravely, if he had like 2 more seconds, that fight would have been stopped.
Yo,
I was so mad because I had Gravely in that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't even think I had a bet on it. I just know I was in shock. I was in shock. All right, next fight, men's bantamweight. Johnny Munoz Jr. versus Qileng. I'm gonna start this one. This is gonna be a pretty decent fight. Maybe not. I don't know. It's not a good fight to bet.
Anything can happen in this one. Honestly,
not gonna be a good fight to watch either. Johnny Munoz Jr. decent striking, unless he's fighting somebody with decent striking. If he's fighting Ludovic Shaolin, then his striking looks okay. But if he's fighting Daniel Santos, he's pulling guard, you know, and doesn't want no part of it. But he's got good, pretty decent wrestling. Again, if it's somebody that doesn't have any wrestling themselves, then he's got decent wrestling. And pretty good jiu-jitsu off his back. I like his arm bars, I like his triangles. He almost got Daniel Santos in a couple of them, and he's a black belt. So it's pretty interesting. Qileng, good striking, man. Really good boxing. Comes forward, puts a lot of pressure on guys, throws a lot of strikes, and he throws straight punches and hits hard. You've seen him stumbling Jay Perrin. Decent grappling game too. You've seen against Cody Durden, he only got taken down like 4 times, but he landed a couple takedowns himself. And against Jeff Molina's takedowns look pretty good. His grappling looks pretty decent, but he slows down in that 3rd round. That's his main problem. Like I bet him against Jay Perrin, and he slowed down way down to like the last 30 seconds of that 3rd round. Like Perrin was taking off on him. You know, it looked like he was going to finish him for a second. But man, both these dudes are untrustworthy as hell. Nobody should have their money anywhere near this. It's a pick 'em, and you shouldn't even get your money on it. I like Qileng because I think he can stop the takedowns, and I think that he's got the way better striking. But then, like, I wouldn't bet. I'm picking Qileng, but like I wouldn't bet it because what I can see happening is Qileng beating him up, but like Munoz trying to grapple with him, and maybe like in the 3rd round he even comes back and gets a submission. Finally lands his takedown. Qileng, you see him fucking Dana Bakhtarov versus fucking Brady Heastand style, and just goes and just quits basically, and because he's so tired. And Munoz Jr. because Munoz is going to be a little taller, even though I think that's bullcrap. They got Qileng at 5'7", but I think he's taller than that because they have Jay Perrin at 5'7", and Qileng was way bigger than him. He's like 2-3 inches taller than Jay Perrin, so I think they just have his height messed up. But give me Qileng, but no confidence. I don't think anybody should be betting this.
Yeah, no confidence here either, but I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go with Munoz because like you said, I kind of like his grappling edge here. I think on the feet, I think he can stay safe. He's pretty durable. I know he got knocked out once. Who was it? I just forgot. I knew it right off the top of my head. But he got knocked out once recently. But he at least survived against Daniel Santos, and that's pretty good. I mean, he's a dangerous striker, and he's a good jiu-jitsu guy too. So I just think eventually, like you said, Aori might slow down. Munoz will jump on something and get him in a weird grappling position and maybe get the sub. And that's what I'm going to go with. Or maybe he can actually get some takedowns too, because Aori's takedown defense isn't all that great. And if he gets on top of him and he has like half guard, Aori kind of just doesn't really know what to do. But he can work himself back up. But I think with the jiu-jitsu that Munoz has, he's going to be able to hold him down better and maybe get some control time and win that way. So I'm going to go with like a second or third round submission with Munoz, but honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if like Aori gets a knockout in the first round either. So this is one of those fights where I can literally see anything happening. I'm staying away, but if I had to play something, I'm going to go with the under. Why not? Let's go with violence. I think both guys could get some, or Munoz can get the sub, or Aori can get the knockout. So I think that's a good play if you don't know who to pick here.
Yeah, I don't mind it. What was the line on that?
I think it's minus like 130 for the under.
Okay.
Minus 120 now.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like a pick 'em. So it's another pick 'em. I would choose violence over picking a side.
I pick stay the hell away from this one, but yeah.
I personally am staying away. I have no bet on this.
That does seem like I could see that happening. One person gets the game going or the other. But yeah, man. Effie or Jenna Marie is in the house. What is up, Jenna? We appreciate you coming out and hanging out and spending a little bit of your night with us. That is awesome. Everybody check out Jenna Marie on Twitter. She puts out all kinds of good tweets. She's got an excellent Blood Money shirt. It's nice. But appreciate you coming out, Jenna Marie. Effie said Bears Commanders under 44.5. That sucks because I put like a big free bet on the over because I don't know shit about football, and I just guessed.
The 45 is like I was just talking to you. 45 is that number where I'm like, I don't know if it goes over or under. Because earlier in the week it was at like 46.5, and I like the under. Now it's at 44.5, and I'm like,
where's it at?
That 45
Where's the game at? Washington.
Washington.
Okay, because it's probably raining in Chicago. It's raining here, so it's probably.
It was raining all day. It's. I don't think it'll be any rain over in Washington yet, but yeah, that's tough. I mean, it can go either way. I would just choose honestly Washington -6, guys. They're gonna lose. The Bears are gonna lose by like 10 points. I swear.
Effie, yeah, Effie with the Bears. But everybody check out Any Action Effie on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Man, puts out excellent stuff, excellent breakdowns every single week, and he's a great dude above all. So definitely deserves to get some subs.
Yes, sir. Effie's one of the good guys. He needs more support and more subscribers. So
Any Action Sportscast is where you actually want to go to. So, but he deserves way more followers, subscribers, and all that, man. Dude puts in some time, and like I said, above all, is a good dude. Tough to call, but I picked Munoz Jr. Not gonna bet it though. Okay.
I don't bear or blame anybody picking either side.
No. Under 2.5 is -120. Okay. So it's almost dang near, even. Shady said Aori Qileng, -110, 119, was happy to see it drop from -132. And I'm telling you, at first I kept wanting to bet him. I might even have put that as one of my bets. Like I like him, but I just can't get to bet him. But I do. I feel like he's got, because like I feel like Munoz is just not good. Like, to be honest,
both the guys we've seen them look really bad. Let's put it that way. So you can't trust when the two guys just look really bad. You just stay away.
Yeah. All right, we'll go to this next fight. Women's strawweight, Kanako Marata versus Vanessa Demopoulos. Did you start that one or did I? I think you started the last one.
I think you did.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
You can start this one.
All right, let me get there. Let me find it. Find it in my sheet. All right. So yeah, this is just another weird one. Marata, coming in off a 2-year layoff. She's a very good wrestler, a solid BJJ, very strong, decent striking, good cardio, but 2-year layoff. We don't know what's going on. She's still 30 years old though, so it's not like she's like 35 coming back off or anything. Demopoulos, we know what she is. She's just okay striking, good submissions off her back and good BJJ, but her takedowns are a little lackluster. She's hittable, but she's very tough. She'll get hit like a million times and she'll be right there ready to go. So I just think Marata's the better fighter, but that 2-year layoff has me a little bit worried. But I don't think Marata's going to be able to get Vanessa out of there. So I think if there is a finish, it'll probably be on the Vanessa side. if possible, maybe like an arm bar or something like that. But I'm gonna go with Marata to win by decision. The only bet I have on this is to go over in a parlay. I like that better than the Marata side, the money line. So I would just do the over in this fight if you want to bet anything. But I'm gonna go with Marata. I think she's just the better fighter.
Yeah. This is another sketchy ass one because like Marata, man, excellent wrestling, pretty good BJJ. She actually does. I mean, it didn't, look the best of Jandiroba, but Jandiroba was a savage.
She
But
was very good.
she's got pretty good jiu-jitsu on top. She's got really good ground and pound. She's got excellent elbows. She's got excellent just ground and pound, good transitions. And she's very aggressive. She's got good cardio. She's super tough. Her striking isn't the best. She comes out of like a southpaw stance, but I think that just so she can get that's like her wrestling stance. But if she just had to strike, she would be in a lot of trouble. But she does have very good wrestling. She's super small, man. She's only 5'1" with 62-inch reach, which is super small. But then you got Demopoulos, who's 5'2" with the 59.5-inch reach. Yeah, so she's an inch taller, but she's got 2.5-inch reach disadvantage. Demopoulos has decent striking. It's aggressive. She'll come forward. She'll throw some heat. She hit Maria Oliveira with a couple big shots, dropped her. She's got decent wrestling, pretty good timing on her takedowns too, like a blast double. And then she's got pretty good BJJ. She's got good BJJ on top, good transitions, good ground and pounding. She's got good submissions off her back. She got arm bars, triangle chokes. I think she hit Sam Hughes with like an inverted triangle or something like that back in the day. So she's very aggressive, very good, very tough. She's got pretty good cardio. This is going to be a super good fight. I'm going to take Marata for the fact that I know she can get the takedowns, and then I'm just going to I think she can stay safe. Here's another one I stayed away from. I don't mind anybody taking Vanessa Demopoulos by sub. If you're going to take her by sub, though. I don't think she wins a decision, but definitely take her by sub. But yeah, man, give me
the Dumpoulos or something.
Nah, man, Demopoulos, man. I put some respect on her name. But yeah, no, but she could, because she's going to get plenty of chances to try to hit an armbar. I kind of like the under in this because I think Marata, if she doesn't get armbarred, could finish Demopoulos on the ground. Like she really does throw a lot of elbows, a lot like sick ground and pound, and she doesn't stop working. And then Vanessa Demopoulos could catch something. So I kind of like that.
Well, Vanessa's never been finished, so
yeah, but
out there.
I think she could take a beating from this girl, but we'll see. But I don't have no bets on this fight. I just stayed away, but I do like Marata to get the win here. Let's see. Yeah, back alley fight. Aori KO. Marata wins. Okay. Marata can't trust a stripper. Those are the facts, though. Those are the facts.
I'm in love with the stripper.
Yeah, I heard there's a crooked ref on call tonight. What? If it's in Washington, D.C., you can guarantee there's some crooked shit going on there.
Probably some politicians are repping today.
Yes, sir. Get what they want. Carlos, let's see. Just stay off this fight, people, was what Saba said.
Oh, I'm betting the over. I have to.
I don't care. And I might be on an island on this one. Give me the dog and Stripomopoulos. Okay. Carlos, take it.
I would just better buy sub if you're going to do that. But
yeah, what's her sub price?
Like,
come on, man.
Or something crazy.
Marata is stronger. We're riding Gibson tonight. Oh,
plus 750. Plus 750. Vanessa sub.
Bobby Green is and a 38. Both are better than Dawson. Yeah. This is gonna be a good test. Definitely a good test. Short week. Yep. I was thinking maybe -3.5 would get odds worth the risk, but it's -180.
For Marata?
Yeah, I imagine to buy her down. Johnny and Effie, what about
I see -145
and under 52 at -130? That seems like
Commanders
a pretty good
+3. Oh, you're good with that. That's easy.
Yeah, that seems like that could hit.
Oh, you're good.
I like that, Saba. Yeah. Smash the like, Johan said. I like the way you think, man. I like.
You better have like 50 likes at least, 60, 50 or 60.
We got 51 people here. Vanessa
we'll
gonna be serving up Kanaka at her arm bar, and if she gets in a deep arm bar, she's tapping because she just got her arm broke. So like you get in that and you start feeling it. But yeah, Jandiroba has 0 power. Vanessa is going to fraud check this chick. Definitely a possibility. Hope Marata starts slow. Half fight goes to decision in a parlay. That's gonna be a sweaty one. I feel like these dudes are gonna be going around. You bet.
They got something going on. Heck, Flynn, what's this?
Johnny's sipping that beer. Dude, earlier when Flynn, listen, when Flynn came in earlier and he just put like a regular comment, I'm like, okay, I was gonna say, damn, Flynn's coming in decent tonight.
Yeesh, Flynn.
Here it
I get some more beer before, like when I get up. Jeez.
I'll go line movie. Yeah, people's crazy, man. They see
what?
that
it's minus 115.
What they're seeing is Hernandez. Like they're gonna be like, he's in shape. He's always in shape.
Oh my god, I'm gonna double down on that.
I already did it on Lynn's. Otherwise, I would.
I'm even more. I'm gonna watch that line. That's crazy to me.
Next fight, men's welterweight 170. Alex Morono versus Joaquin Buckley. I'll start this one. Dude, yeah. This is going to be a really good fight, and I keep going back and forth on it, man. Obviously at plus 165, I like Morono, but I picked Morono just because the fact I like his style, and at 170, like when you watch Buckley, like he's big, strong, obviously got good striking, really good boxing, darts in with 3 to 5 punch combinations and stuff, got a nice head kick, knocked off Diallo with the head kick, knocked out Impa with the head kick, fast, super fast head kick, explosive wrestling too. He's got pretty good cardio. He's super tough, super durable. He's just fighting some big monsters up at 185. But the thing I don't like about him is he throws a lot. He only lands on like 1/3 of his punches. Like a lot of his punches, it seems like he's just like throwing them out there to throw them out there. And I think, yeah, and I think Morono, man, could be able to land some just clean shots in between his big shots. But it's just so worrisome. You know, Morono's well-rounded. He's got a high-level black belt. He doesn't really use his wrestling, but he's got really good striking. He's got good striking value. And I just think that he's going to be able to stick and move, but it's so worrisome. I wanted to bet him, and then I didn't bet him, and I wanted to bet him, especially when the Montel Jackson fight got canceled, and that was one of my bets. So I wanted to bet him, but it's like, dude, I could see Buckley being a little more athletic than him. He's definitely going to hit a little harder than him. So I kept getting flashbacks, you know, of like Morono, which is good because I actually bet Ponzinibbio, but was beating up Ponzinibbio, you know, winning that whole fight, and then just gets hit with one big shot. And Buckley's definitely got that power. He's going to be more explosive than Ponzi and hit way harder than Ponzi. So I liked Morono at plus 165. I think he can dodge most of that power. He's fought a lot of power punching guys. I went and watched a fight with like Max Griffin because that's kind of the style Buckley fights with, but Buckley's got even a little bit more power than that. But give me Morono at them dog prices, but another fight that's just like I'm picking. It should be a 50-50 fight because it's going to be a very good fight. But we're going to know where Buckley's going to stand in this 170-pound division after this fight.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything you said. I'm just on the other side. I'm going with I think he's gonna be a little bit bigger than him, like obviously muscular, bigger, stronger, faster, quicker, more dangerous. Buckley's gonna be at least for 2 rounds. If this fight gets in the 3rd round, I think Morono can actually maybe get a finish in the 3rd round or get a decision. But Morono has to win round 1 or 2 or both. I mean, then he's gonna win the fight. Buckley, I think he's more finish dependent, but he's very explosive in the 1st and 2nd round. I think he's going to catch Morono because sometimes Morono comes not running in, but he pushes forward and he kind of like does one of these things sometimes. And that's bad when you're with Buckley because he can do like something crazy, a jumping knee, elbow or something like that. But I'm going to go with Buckley here. I'm not super confident either whatsoever. The only bet I have in this fight is this fight starts round 2. A lot of Buckley's finishes are in the 2nd round, so he doesn't get the 1st round finish. And Morono gets a lot of his finishes in the 2nd or 3rd round too. So I'm hoping both these guys are durable enough to go 1 round at least. But I'm staying away from a side. I'm just gonna pick Buckley to get that 2nd round knockout. Why not?
Okay. Yeah, I don't mind it. He could definitely catch him at any point. 2-Stroke Timmy, what is up, man? We appreciate you coming out, man, hanging out with us, dropping a comment. He said Morono Buckley under 2.5. Dober money line gets you minus 104. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all, you know?
I think Buckley can get finished late, and I think Morono can get finished early. So,
Johan said hard to pick. It really is, man. It's a good guy.
Well, Buckley looks good. Like the weight cut, like I'm not worried about his weight cut. Like he looks good. Like
Yep.
I think if you looked at his media day, like he already looks like he's 170. So.
Yeah, Buckley's and he's good. I forgot Buckley had that his green last fight. Yeah, yeah. My dog of the card, the Great White Morono, Alex Morono, plus 165. Good line on that, CJ.
I like
I
that.
don't mind
Yeah, that's
it.
a good line.
Fight is easy to read. Just have to pick a side. Desperation shot by Buckley into a submission for Morono, and that's another
Could
thing.
be.
Then like I'm worried. I was worried about it because it's like if Buckley can stay out of the chokes, he's definitely got the better wrestling, so he'll be on top. So it's like, man, there's just a lot going on.
I think he's going to keep it on the feet. Like Buckley doesn't like to use his wrestling unless he's in trouble.
Yeah,
on the feet.
Bunny Hunter live bet Buckley to get underdog
True.
price. If not, play Morono.
I read that Mormon, but
yeah, I read more, and then I see Moron. I'm like, what is this? Okay. Let's see. Pink Floyd said I like Buckley over 1.5 plus 225.
Okay. I like that.
So Buckley and the over 1.
And over 1.5. So he has to win by decision or after 1.5.
I don't mind that at all. If you like the Buckley side, and I say going over 1.5.
I would say Buckley, and if you can do like a same game parlay of like just enough to get into the second round. I know it'll be a little bit less than that, but I like that too.
Yeah, Morono's been dropped a lot too lately. Like he got hurt a little bit against Tim Means, then he got knocked out by Ponzinibbio. Semmelsberger cracked him a couple times.
That's why I said like he's hittable. There's times where he can get cracked, and you don't want to do that with Buckley. He'll knock you out.
Sub says it's getting late here, and I'm going to go to bed. Thanks for the great live show, guys. All the love. Oh, and I have Morono.
Right on,
got
Saba.
you. Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us tonight, Saba. Man, you get to bed, get you some rest, and we'll see you on Saturday during the live show. And like I said, we're going to get you on the show again soon, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us, Saba, man.
Always.
I have the FSR3 plus
I have no idea why.
Next fight is it's a fight I hold near and dear to my heart. It's Felipe Lins versus Ian Cutelaba.
You go ahead and start this one off.
You want me to start this one off?
You do it. Unless you want me to, I will. It's up to you.
Okay. Ian, I feel strongly about this fight. I like when
I know that's why I want you to go first, or I'll go first. It doesn't matter.
I have a good read on, man. First off, Felipe Lins is coming in. He's going to be 1 inch taller, 3 inches of reach, former heavyweight. The guy's got decent striking, good striking with power. You've seen him knock out Ovin St. Preux. You've seen him land some good shots. He actually stunned Maxime Grisham in that fight. And Maxime Grisham's tough, dude. And that dude's durable. And he's a big-ass dude, too. He's like 6'3" and just a huge 205er. He used to fight heavyweight, too. But Felipe Lins is powerful boxing, power in both hands. He actually switched his stance. He knocked Ovin St. Preux, hurt him out of the southpaw stance, but he actually usually fights out of the right-hand stance a lot. Powerful leg and calf kicks. He was hitting Grisham with some powerful calf kicks. I think that'll work a lot in this fight. And he's got good offensive wrestling. He's got good defensive wrestling. He's got a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's got good cardio. He's a big physical dude. Good wrestling himself. Then you got Ian Cutelaba, who I feel is like a smaller light heavyweight. Like he's a muscular dude, but I feel like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that dude could even get down to middleweight. Like he just always seems like, because there's giant fucking dudes at 205, like Kennedy and Njoku, Johnny Walker, like them dudes, Ryan Spann, they're all 6'5", 6'6", and it's just a lot bigger than Cutelaba. But Cutelaba is an explosive guy. He's got decent striking. We really don't see it much. You don't see him knocking out people standing up. You've seen him rock some people, but he's so stupid, dude. He's got the worst fight IQ ever. Every time he rocks anybody, he rocked Kennedy and Njoku. He rocks everybody, and then he just shoots a takedown and takes him down. So like he's got decent power in that, but he's a wrestler. He's a grappler. That's what he came out of, Moldovan wrestler. So good takedowns, power takedowns. He's definitely gonna take Felipe Lins down if he wants to. He's a very strong guy. Like he's gonna come out and he's gonna use that takedown, get down. And he's got excellent ground and pound. His problem is he has no jiu-jitsu. He has no jiu-jitsu whatsoever. Like if he can hold you down and just you're gonna lay there and he pounds you out like he did Khalil Roundtree, because he has no ground game whatsoever. And then he took Khalil down, and Khalil was just laying there and he's just elbowing him out. But Khalil has no ground game, dude. The dude's a freaking Muay Thai fighter, and the UFC never puts him in with a grappler because they seen what happened what Cutelaba did to him. But anyways, Cutelaba just doesn't have the jiu-jitsu to hold these dudes down. So he takes them down, they get up. He takes them down again, they get up. He takes them down again because he spaz wrestles, because he doesn't want to strike. Like he is a powerful striker, but he doesn't want to strike. That's why even when he clips somebody, he's like, oh shit, and he just shoots a takedown every time. But he gasses out. You know what I mean? He goes real hard. And then he gasses out, and then he gets finished. And that's what he does. He's 3-9 and 3-6 in his last 9 fights with 6 finished losses. You know, a lot of people want to call it like they're like he's kill or be killed. I like to call that good hammer, bad nail. There's plenty of people that are kill or be decisioned. You know what I mean? You don't have to get finished in every single loss. That just means you have bad defense, you have bad heart, bad cardio. You're coming out hard, and as soon the first time that shit gets reversed on him. Like he might take Lins down a couple times. So like I said, Lins gets back up, lands a couple shots. Ian pushes him up against the cage, holds him there for a minute, and then now Lins reverses. Boom. Now he's holding Cutelaba down there. Now he's reaching down. He gets the takedown, and he gets on top of Cutelaba. Cutelaba's not getting back up. Like Lins is a big dude. He's got a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he's going to finish Cutelaba because Cutelaba's going to find a way out. Because as soon as things start going bad for him, he finds a way out. And I think that's what happens here. I just think Felipe Lins can survive Cutelaba on the feet. I think he's got good enough wrestling to where I'm going to still say that Cutelaba will land a takedown or two, but like Felipe Lins is a big, strong ass 205er, and he's got good wrestling. So it's not like Cutelaba is just like going to go out, take him down, hold him down. Then he's got a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's going to know how to survive. And God forbid he sweeps Cutelaba one time he gets on top. It's going to be over. Cutelaba is going to give up his back or whatever to not take no shots, and it's going to be over. So I got Felipe Lins, man. I honestly like if Abdul Razak or whatever, if he's minus plus 330, that's what freaking Cutelaba should be here, because he's only got a first round chance of winning too. But I think freaking Alhassan has a lot more than a first round chance of winning. Like he looked good in the 3rd round against Buckley. Looked good in the 2nd round against Ribeiro. So I don't know, man. I like Felipe Lins here. I like him a lot. I'm not high on Cutelaba. I'm not high on guys that quit against a bigger dude that's well-rounded every single aspect of MMA, that has good cardio. I just don't see Cutelaba coming out here starching him. So give me Lins, and I'm pretty damn confident on it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on Lynn's side too. I'm not as confident as you are, Cody, because I just think anything could happen in this fight, as we said in like 3 or 4 of the other fights. Like both these guys are finishers. They're very, I don't want to say durable. They're very strong. They're powerful. But I think Lynn's is a little bit more durable than Cutelaba. And if Cutelaba doesn't get that early finish like he's used to, then he's gonna get finished. Like I think out of 5 out of his last 6 UFC fights, they've all been under 1.5 rounds. Like whether he gets a finish, whether he gets finished. So to me, I like the under 1.5 here as my bet. I got it at minus 145. I think it might be a little bit higher than that at the moment. It's minus 160, though it's not too bad still. Instead of picking a side, I'm just going to do the under. I'm rooting for violence. I think one of these guys will get a finish, but I'm leaning towards Lins because I do think he can weather the storm early and then get the finish later. Whether it's going to be on the ground, whether it's going to be a submission, knockout, I don't know.
Let's go. I like your style, Johnny. I like your style tonight. Not most nights, not all nights, but tonight, I like your style.
We didn't really disagree a lot today so far.
Oh, my boy Don is in the building. What is up,
Cucumber?
Man? Yeah, he says, so glad to be here with 2 of my favorite money makers. Let's cripple the bookie Saturday. That's what we're going to do. Take some of their teeth, man. Got to take their teeth out.
Yeah.
Brandon Olson's in the house, too. He said, I hate when we have weeks off. It throws me off. Hope everybody's doing good, man. We hope you're doing good, too, Brandon. We appreciate you coming out every single week, hanging out with us. AJ, he's got Lens, but he don't know how. I know, I don't either. I could see it going a lot of ways, but I see Lens winning. Michael A. Lins KO 1st round. Let's go. Daniel's on Cutelaba. I don't like that so much, but he does with his suit and stuff. He looks like one of them the Ukraine politician dude. Lins gets KO. Cutelaba is trash city, and Lins has been looking good lately and has the power to get a KO. He definitely does, and he's durable. Like Grishin hit him a couple good times. Prachnio, people can say what they want about Prachnio, but he's not that bad. Like the dude has decent striking. He just fights some pretty tough dudes. Early on in his career, he was dumb the way he was fighting. But Lins lost to Bozer. Yeah, but the thing is, the way that was, first off, I didn't even think that Bozer, that fight with Cutelaba, should have got stopped. Like he was getting up and then he was getting punched in the face, but he was trying to get up. Like he was stuck there, but he was never like knocked out or anything like that. He was just like stuck getting hit. But if that didn't happen, he goes to 1 more minute, Cutelaba gasses out. But the difference between Bozer and Lins is Bozer has no grappling game. no grappling game. And then the difference too is Linz and Bozer came out and he just got hit. He stood with Bozer too long. Because if Cutelaba would have stood with Bozer for 2 minutes, he would have went to sleep too.
Well, also Cutelaba was way faster than Bozer, like way faster. He did not know because he was so used to the heavyweight speed, and he went down, and he was like he didn't really know what to do.
Yeah, John, our boy John is in the building with the
Johnny
dono
New.
as always. This show is officially sponsored by John Newquist. Johnny New in the house. He said, "Who's your favorite dog on the card?" Well, I had Delarosa at dog odds, but she ain't no more. Who else do I have it?
I mean, the biggest dog would be Linz for me.
Yeah, Linz. That's the best dog. I forgot he went to bro. Linz should be minus 180.
But there's
Linz should be minus 180. I don't get this line.
There's a lot of dogs that I think can hit.
Some bad information going around out there, but Linz should not be the freaking underdog at all. There's not, like, he's literally better than Cutelaba at every aspect of MMA, including cardio, except wrestling, but only for a little bit because Linz has good wrestling himself. So it's like, as soon, dude, the second that Cutelaba starts being able to land a takedown, or you see Linz reverse cage control, it's over from there. Cutelaba, you'll watch him break. You'll see his soul leave. I promise you. John, appreciate that dono so much. But Linz got to be the best dog on the card. John is the best. John's the man. Like every week coming through the shows, man. And everybody follow John too. John Newquist on Twitter. And he puts out his picks, and he's got excellent picks every single week. Like I said, I watched him on DraftKings the one time in the tournament I was in, and he was killing it. And I know he killed it. I know he hit big because he was above me in the money already, and it came down to Holly Holm, Bueno Silva, and he had Bueno Silva. So I know that he had to hit good in that tournament. And that's just smart, man. But algorithm says finish. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely going to finish. Gary Freeman. Gary, what is up? Cutelaba round 1, ground and pound. That's his path. That's his path.
Yeah,
if he can get it.
Maybe.
Daniel Cutelaba round 1, easy bet. That probably pays pretty good. Bunny Hunters on Cutelaba.
I'm cool with the under.
Bro,
cool with the under, guys.
Cutelaba lost the last 6 fights by finish, man. I could never trust Cutelaba on anything. He's worse than Hernandez.
The last fight he went over 1.5 rounds was the Justin Jacoby fight.
Yeah, and that's well with Devin. See, I'll tell you why that went to the distance. So he beat up fucking Dustin Jacoby. He beat the shit out of him in the first round. Then he gassed out, and Jacoby just didn't finish him in the second and third because he was beat up and tired, and he just picked him apart. He used his jab, threw some leg kicks, and in the Devin.
Oh, it was Devin Clark. My bad. You're right. Right before it was just back-to-back ones.
Yep. And then in the Devin Clark fight, he beat the shit out of Devin Clark in the first round. And he was so beat up that he really didn't want to fight no more. But he kept going out there, and then Cutelaba would just take him down and just like lay on him and let him beat him up. And like Devin Clark would just lay there trying to protect his teeth that were hanging out of his mouth.
Oh,
He got pushed back in his mouth, and his dad's going, "Suck them teeth in and fuck him up." And he's just getting like beat to death, dude. But I'm not high on either of them guys. Lynn's distance striking defense is way better now. Grishin had a hard time reaching him. Yeah, and Lynn's is big, dude. Big. I think at face-offs he's going to look a little bit bigger than him. Lynn's is solid, man. He's solid everywhere. He's solid everywhere. Just want to let you guys know Chicago is winning 7-0 so far, so I don't know what to think about that. We need that.
I just want to let you know they were winning. Chicago, DJ Moore.
DJ Moore scored I got him in my fantasy league. I'll take that. And I think I picked him.
But just so you know, they were winning 28-7 and they lost 31-28. So just throwing it out there. It's early. It's early. They're gonna fuck up. They're gonna fuck up. Watch.
I think Cutelaba went on an ayahuasca trip, man. He's in a suit, acting all nice and stuff.
And the thing with football too, the thing with football too is they game plan the first drive for a whole week. So after this first drive is anything goes now. So they just did good on this first drive because they planned it out. Now it's on the fly.
It's free.
So the coaching staff sucks.
Freestyle.
Players don't know what they're doing, and they're gonna start losing. Watch.
Yeah. Ryan says, "Sup, y'all? Join late. Really like this card. Yeah, it's a good card, Ryan, and we appreciate you coming out and commenting. It's really good card. I think both will fight smart. They might, but they're in a small cage. Linz is going to be stronger than Cutelaba.
Cutelaba can't fight smart, man. He doesn't know what that is.
No. Yeah. Ryan, who's your best bets? Ryan? Let's see. Damn, I missed the live. You're all right. PM and
Yep. We got like
209.
3 more. Well, we got 4 more, maybe
Yep.
3 or 4.
Bears always fucking up. Johnny K is right. Never underestimate the bear. The bad news bears, baby.
Yeah, I think Johnny New is a local guy from Chicago. He knows.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I think so.
I
I saw
thought I
on
seen
Twitter that
something
he's
about
in the
like
Chicago
Toledo
area.
or something. Toledo the one time. That's up on
I
my
could be
neck
wrong.
of the woods.
I
Back
could be
where I
wrong.
used to live. Next fight's in the men's featherweight division. Billy Algeo versus Alexander Hernandez. Is Billy A gonna give him that Billy Q treatment? Johnny, break it down.
Maybe not the same degree that Billy Q does, but I do think he gets it done because I do like his cardio better. I think he's very durable. I like his striking. Yeah, he's not going to have the better power here, but Hernandez, if you look at all of his fights recently, like if he doesn't get that first round finish, he's more than likely going to lose, like either a decision or whether it's a finish or anything like that. He usually gets it done early or he doesn't win. So this is going to be his second fight at featherweight, and his first fight at featherweight was not good. So to me, I think Billy A gets it done here. I like his grappling upside too. If this fight does, for whatever reason, get to the mat, both guys' takedown defense aren't the greatest, but I don't think Alex is going to want to get this fight to the mat. I think that's going to be more in Billy's wheelhouse, if you want to say. But strike for strike, like, I mean, if Bill Algeo can survive the first round, I'll be sweating that a little bit. But after that, I think Alexander just starts to fade a little bit until I can see him look good at featherweight. We'll see what happens. And he's very, very, very inconsistent. I know what I'm getting from Bill Algeo. You don't know what you're getting with Alexander Hernandez from fight to fight. So against Jim Miller, yeah, he looked good early, but again, he fades. Jim Miller almost won that fight. It was very close. I would give a slight edge to Alexander. I'm not saying like it was a robbery or anything, but Jim Miller almost got him out of there in the third round with that rear naked choke. If he probably had like, oh man, maybe like 30 more seconds, he could have wrapped up. But both guys were super tired at the end. But it just goes to show you, like Alexander, like as the fight goes on, like he just fades. So early, I mean, if you want to do like Hernandez round 1 knockout, maybe, but Algeo's never been knocked out. I mean, he's been submitted a couple times, but he's never been knocked out. So I like the durability. I like the cardio. I like the grappling edge. I like his striking. He has this weird or unorthodox striking. It's hard for people to get the hang of, if you want to say, as the fight goes on. So I like Bill here. I got him at minus 135. I'm probably going to put another bet on him at minus 115 or lower. And if it gets to plus money, that's just insane to me. So I don't know how anyone can trust Alexander. You're just hoping that he gets a first round knockout, basically.
Yeah,
I can't trust him. Can you trust him? Can you trust him?
No, that was a perfect breakdown. Like you can't trust him at 155 to not guess out.
Yeah.
And now he comes down to 145. We already see it kind of doesn't make any sense. I mean, he already dropped down to 145. They give him Billy Q. He puts a pace on him. It's weird. Like he drops down to 145. He's the smaller guy. And then the UFC's like, all right, you want to drop down here? Let us give you literally the 2 most cardio durable guys like in the division. Like that just go at you as far as like at that level. It's not Max Holloway or nothing, but saying like Billy Q is he's durable and he comes forward the whole time, puts a pace on you. That's what Bill Algeo does. Alexander Hernandez, he has good striking, he has good boxing, pretty good power, he has good kicks, and he has good wrestling. But when he does all of it and with Bill Algeo, I think when they're striking, Bill's going to land some good shots like he always does, and people always want to start wrestling him. And he's going to be able to take him down, but Bill Algeo doesn't have the best takedown defense, but world-class get-up game, man. His get-up game is awesome. Like, he gives up his back, and he just stands up. He keeps him from putting the hooks in. He always blocks it off, and then he stands up and gets up, and he does that a couple times. He usually wears on guys like Joe Anderson Brito, who I think is better than fucking Alexander Hernandez, especially at 145. And different dudes where he just outlasts them, you know what I mean? And he's well-rounded. He's got good kicks. He's got good punches. He showed a little bit of power in his last fight when he dropped TJ Brown and then submitted him. But he's good in a war. He's good everywhere. He puts constant pressure on. And the first round, yeah, Hernandez is probably going to look pretty good. He's going to probably land some pretty big shots. He's probably going to get some takedowns and stuff, but Bill's going to land his own. Bill's going to keep coming forward. Probably get taken down, get up, but like put a pace on. In the second round, Hernandez will slow down a little bit. He's not going to be as crisp. And as soon as Bill Algeo sees him start to slow down, he's going to pick up his pace, keep putting it on him like he does. And then he might end up taking Hernandez down and beating him up. But I see Hernandez gassing out again, just like he did against Billy Q last fight, man. At 145, I think he gasses out even easier. And with these guys that put pressure on him, man, it's going to happen. And then it's in the small cage, so they have to fight. He can't move around as much as he does because Hernandez likes to move around a lot too. And I just think everything in this is favoring Bill Algeo at 145. So give me Bill Algeo. I know people probably see pictures of Hernandez on Instagram and stuff looking all big and cut, but he always looks like that. But he's still going to fold. And like Bill Algeo is going to look tall, skinny, and lanky, and he's going to freaking be there in all 15 minutes like a dog. So
yeah,
but yeah, let's see.
It's like Alexander is a good first round fighter, and then if it gets to the end, or at second round, he's like, now what do I do?
Right.
It's weird. Yeah, I mean, I know he beat Jim Miller, but even the third round, you're like, this could be dicey. Jim Miller's live right here.
Yep. Yeah, no, I just don't like the weight cut to 145. I just don't. I don't. And he's fighting a guy again that's bigger than him, you know, like
taller,
3 inches taller with an inch of reach. And everybody's going to go, well, Hernandez is going to be thicker. No, not at 145. He's not going to look like the same dude that he looked at 155. I always used to think that, like, oh, they're going to be at 145 and then they're going to be back to no. Like, look at Jose Aldo at 135. Like, the fucker looks like a 135er. He doesn't look like a 145er that killed himself. Or even Barbosa. Like, he's a big 145er, but yeah, man. Give me Algeo, dude. I just don't know why the line's going that. The only way I can think of is because people see Hernandez flexing, working out because he's cutting weight and he probably looks in great shape and stuff. But he always looks like that, and then he always gets beat. This is literally the perfect like fight for Bill Algeo. Like, yeah. And I don't think the UFC is trying to build up Hernandez. Algeo's been looking.
I don't think they're trying to build up anybody here. I think they just put together this fight.
Can Bill get the sub? I don't know. I don't know if Bill finishes him because he's not like the finisher like Billy Q.
I mean, I think he could.
He possibly could, but
will he though?
It just depends how bad Hernandez guesses. Because, you know, like Hernandez, like the third round is going to be Bill Algeo. Like, I don't know if Hernandez ever won a third round. And then Hernandez, the only time he's ever looked good really is in his wins, but that's like Mike Breeden. And like, he's knocking out, you know, Chris Grutzmacher. But like, anytime he's fought anybody that's decent, he's lost besides,
I mean,
like, Beneil Dariush early.
I don't want to say the lucky punch of Beneil Dariush, but
that was a lucky, that was dirty. It was almost like it was like a glove touch fucking knee, dude. Like fucking, I don't know, he's dirty, dude.
But like I said, all of these finishes are first round. He's got 1, 2 early on, mind you, early decision wins. And then lately it's been first round or he's been losing. I mean, Jim Miller, he won
Francisco Trinaldo either. That decision was bullshit.
So. Yeah. So I think he's like first round or bust.
Shady's on Algeo. I can't believe that line's going down. It's just like with Felipe.
Minus 115.
I don't know what's going on. But we will cash our tickets. Algeo's good on the mat, good scrambles and reversals. Yep. Hate how he gives up his back. Yeah, but we ain't got to worry about. I don't think Hernandez.
Yeah, Hernandez not subbing anybody.
Algeo sub or decision. I like it, Michael. I like it. Hernandez has tail. He does. Weight cut for Hernandez sucks. Shady knows what's up. Plus money on the spread. I bet Hernandez. So I'm helping your bill line, Johnny. I think the line on Algeo is an early Christmas gift for everyone. I love Algeo here. Pace cardio will get it done. I like it. I think Hernandez is going to win this. I hope not, AJ. Hope not. I'm staying away, though. Say it fast with the right accent. Bill Algeo sounds like Hotel Casino in Vegas. Got to bet on Vegas. Bellagio. Bill Algeo, Mexican. Hernandez, Mexican. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all see Ian in a suit caught me off guard. Thought he was a real estate agent or something, right? Bears playing for Buckus tonight. Legend. Yeah. What a name, dude.
Heard he passed away today. So right before the Bears
passed away today.
Right before. Yep.
Okay. Bears going to score 400 tonight. They better. Algeo 130 looks to be good. Yeah. Looks too good to be true.
Guys, I don't even care. Like if they looked good early last game, I'm telling you, and they folded.
Yep. Yeah, like Bill beat Joe Anderson Brito, and I cannot see Hernandez bringing a better game than Joe Anderson Brito. Like he fucking can crack. Like I would like if Joe Anderson Brito and Alexander Hernandez were fighting right now, what would the line be? I would take Joe Anderson Brito. I would imagine he'd be like
at least minus
150.
Right? I'd say minus 150, minus 170.
Yeah, because I would take Brito at 145 over him. I would think he would even have the wrestling, grappling advantage, like everything. So like, especially at 145, where he'll slow down. Bill finished TJ. Yeah, Hernandez can't win this. I like that. Flynn Dota with the freaking dono. He tears you down just to build you back up, man. He tears you down. Linz plus Dober. I fucking like that right there. I like Algeo too. I like Vanessa Demopoulos. The Japanese chick broke her arm, then tore her ACL. Oh, I didn't know that. And 2 months ago was in a bike accident that knocked. Wow, shit, that's a bad year or 2 years right there. That's a lot of stuff.
Well, she's
man.
Tough. She's tough.
I do like that Linz Dober. I like the Algeo, and Demopoulos definitely has a chance. I like her by sub too, man. So I wonder what that sub will pay. But I really appreciate. We really appreciate the dono keeping the lights on. The show is now brought to you by John Newquist and Flynn Dota. You guys are freaking awesome. Our boy Patty the Addy is in the building. He said, "What's up, lads? What is up, Patty? Everybody check out Addicted to Combat. He had a nice breakdown. I listened to it today at work. Yesterday at work. And he is an excellent breakdown, man. So everybody check out Addicted to Combat on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, putting out stuff everywhere, man. Killing it, doing great stuff. Can't wait to do the show with them Saturday, and a part of the mainstay. We're gonna have to come up with maybe a cool show name for the Saturday show because it's gonna be us.
We won't do Saturday Night Live.
I told Carlos, man, we might have to take his name, CJP, man. You got Cody, Johnny, Patty. So UFC picks.
Sorry, Carlos, you out.
Sorry, Carlos. Like the name, but you got to go now. But man, yeah, Patty's cool, dude. I got to listen to him and Lou Betch's thing because I'm in bed by 8:30, so I never get to hear the late shows. Don't bet. Yeah. Goddamn, the Asian chick is getting fucked up. Who's that? Oh, and the Marata, or what are we talking here? Patty has dude, Patty's YouTube's on point, man. I mean, his thing comes in as loud as mine. The intro, I was at work, man. I had my thing turned all the way up, and I was listening to some dude. Mushroom ain't been on here. Yeah, but I just remembered this, bro. I was listening to one earlier. So I listened to one earlier at work. Throughout the week, I got internet back. I switched my phone, got a new phone plan. So I've been listening, I listen to breakdowns, everybody's breakdowns at work. So I was listening today to these two dudes that have a pretty big channel. I don't know what it's called, but it's two dudes that's pretty popular. So I'm listening to this shit at work, dude, and they're reading shit, and like the one Jacob dude's talking, and the other dude.
I don't know what channel that is now.
The other dude's talking. So Mushroom, fucking dude. The other dude's reading it, and he was like, "Oh, we got a $5 super chat." It said, "Here, take this." He said, "Use this money to get your lisp fixed." I was like, "Holy shit, dude!" I started dying at work. I was like, "Damn, Mushroom." Came in hot, paid $5 just to insult him. I was like, holy shit.
Every penny.
That was funny. But I was at work. I was like, what, dude? I was like, why would you read that? But Luke said, yo, what up? Luke, what up? What's up, man? We appreciate you coming. CJ picks it. I trademarked my name.
I don't see CJP though on there anymore. So
I think we can win that K. Oh, where's the P?
There we go. We're in.
No more. Say no more.
Hey, see you next week,
buddy. Johnny owns half that name, anyways, man. Let's see. Shady Lou is out of control. Patty trying to reel him back in. I gotta watch.
I need to watch that. I need to watch it. I need to watch that one.
I was in Shady. He said, Patty said, I was in Mandalay Bay looking at UFC memorabilia about 10 years ago. Some chubby guy with a mustache was signing autographs. The most underrated mind in the game, always getting his ideas stolen. Shake my head.
Get out of here.
The man was Dick Butt Kiss. Oh,
crazy,
nice.
Dude.
Nice. That is cool. I had no clue he was. I had to ask him. That's
an awesome story.
Hell yeah. Dude, on another note, man, I'm about to put Shady's Terminator painting because I terminate these bookies. That's what it means. But Shout out to Shady for getting me that painting. I'm gonna put it up, but I got 7 new paintings, dude. I took my YouTube money, so like the tips, everything. I took YouTube money that's been going into account, and I spent like $400 getting all these paintings. Bro, I got the coolest, I got the sickest paintings coming to fill the wall, so I can push my desk back farther, and then it's gonna even be another layer. Bro, I got the sickest paintings, so
Nice.
sick. So
can't wait.
Can't wait. It's gonna be a next week. Next week they'll be here.
There we go.
This fight should be a quick breakdown so everybody can get to the game. Drew Dober versus Ricky Glenn. How do you see this one going, Yanni?
Drew Dober by knockout or finish, if you want to say. I just don't see it any other way. I mean, after watching Ricky Glenn's last fight, I don't want to say that he's washed, but oh my God, he looked like he was in like water, acting like he was doing some exercises because he was slow. And if Christos can knock you out like that, I mean, he looked like Drew Dober, and Drew Dober is going to make that look even easier. So to me, I just think he's the better fighter here. They're the same age, but there's levels, and Drew Dober is this guy that's going to just go in there, push forward, push you up against the cage, and tee off. And I think that's what's going to happen here. So, first, second round knockout, one of the two, and yeah, that's about it. I mean, you could parlay him. You could do the inside the distance. You can do KO. However you want to do it. I think it's going to happen.
Yeah, man, I agree with that. I think Drew Dober's the only favorite on this card that deserves to be the favorite that he is. I think that he's the one that like I don't see outside of a lucky punch. I don't see Ricky Glenn, being able to beat Dober anywhere. He doesn't. I don't think he's going to have the wrestling to take Dober down or just take him down and hold him down. That's really not what Ricky Glenn does. He took down Gavin Tucker a whole bunch of times at 145, and that's like the only takedowns he's landed. I don't think that he's going to knock out Drew Dober like he did to Joaquin Silva, who just came running in like a crazy person and got knocked out right away. I think Drew Dober's going to land some big shots on him, and I think that he's going to put him out just like Giagos did, man, and just be so much faster. Ricky Glenn, like you said, looked so stiff last fight and so slow. The dude's only fought like 3 times in 5 years. He's had a ton of injuries. He's a freaking plumber in Iowa now, like a full-time plumber, and then fighter. So
is he?
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Union worker, man. Shout out. Another union worker. So yeah, man, give me Drew Dober. I think he gets it done here. I think that he got knocked out by Favola, and he didn't get knocked out cold. I know a lot of people talking about his chin, but like it's not like he like people like that is more like, I mean, not that it's a good look, but it's like Chuck Liddell, dude. He used to go out cold. Like he would get hit and just go out cold. After the first time Rampage put him out, after that, dude, Rich Franklin, Vanderlei, so like all these people just put him out cold with the Keith Jardine, was knocked him out. Or I don't think he knocked him out. I think he just rocked him up and ended up winning the decision. But a lot of people like that. But Drew Dober just got dropped really bad, and TKO'd. So I think he's fine. I think he's going to be too fast and too powerful for Ricky Glenn here. He's going to get that KO.
I agree.
Yep. AJ said Bears looking like they're 4-0. Mariano Buckley.
Listen. Justin Fields was tearing up in the first half, looking like freaking Brett Favre out there, and then the second half hit. Did shit. Literally nothing.
This guy. Marino Buckley doesn't go to the distance. Yeah, I think we all like the under in that, don't we? Or no?
See, I think if Morono wins, I favor him by decision, but I think Buckley gets a finish. So I don't mind. It just depends on who you like, I guess. But I don't mind the under because he can get a sub, Morono. I don't think he's gonna get a knockout, but a sub I can see.
Yeah, nothing wrong with Iowa, Effie. And nothing. Just clean and poop in Iowa.
Effie's all about Iowa.
Out there, they take big old corn poops there, man. And that's so being a plumber there, you got the corn toilet, you know what I mean? So, Joe Pyfer versus Abdul Razak Alhassan. I want to hear you start this one off, Yanni.
All right. This is a interesting fight. I'm going with Joe Pyfer here because I do think he gets it done, but not as confident as a lot of people are. And I think the same as you. I know you're not as confident either, but I like Pyfer's wrestling. We haven't really seen it too much, but Alhassan's takedown defense isn't the greatest, and I don't know if Pyfer is going to use it. So if this is going to be a striking fight, I don't see it going to round 2. I think someone's gonna get knocked out. I'm just gonna go with the taller guy. And Pyfer, I mean, if he doesn't really get hit a lot, but Alhassan is actually durable too. So to me, this again might be a firefight early, and then maybe if this fight gets in the round 2, that's when we see the grappling and the wrestling and stuff, and then it's going to be dragged out. And this fight could go to decision, guys. It might be crazy if it goes into the second round. But I'm going to go with Pyfer. I'm going to say he does get the knockout early, but I wouldn't be shocked if this fight drags out and they're both durable enough. They both land some good shots. They both take it, after they feel each other out a little bit, they're like, okay, maybe I should work in some grappling because both these guys are pretty, they're both tough. So this is tough. I think this is a good test for Pyfer. I know a lot of people are high on him. I'm pretty high up there. I'm not like super high, but Alhassan, he's 38 though. Yeah, look at that. He is old, but he's still fit. He still can pack a punch. He looked good in his last fight against Petrino, I believe it was. Got him out of there early in the second round. Or I'm sorry, not Petrino, Claudio Ribeiro. They kind of look remind me of the same, to be honest. They're both Brazilian, okay. But yeah, give me Pyfer. I'll say first round knockout. But I have no bets on this fight at all either. I want to see it actually.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people. I feel like that's the thing to say is Joe Pyfer's just going to kill him because it's Joe Pyfer for some reason.
I don't think he's going to kill him, but
like if you go back and look, dude, like who the fuck has Joe Pyfer beat and done anything, bro? Like this, bro. If you look who choked him out, the Giovanni Pata dude, that dude is fucking horrible. Go look. He got beat by Jamie Pickett. That's how Jamie Pickett got in the UFC, was beating the dude that choked out Joe Pyfer in the first round, right? Then they're like, well, he got picked up by Stolfus. He just got his arm broke. Why the fuck was he getting slammed by Dustin Stolfus? Like, why was you even in the position to get picked? If Dustin Stolfus can pick you up and slam you, I guarantee Abdul Razak Alhassan can pick you up and slam you. Like, so Joe Pyfer does have good boxing. He's got good power. He's got good boxing. He's got pretty good movement in his head. He's got decent wrestling. He had high school wrestling, and then he's got pretty good jiu-jitsu, but he's really not taking guys down and just submitting them. That's not his game, but he can take people down. The thing is, when I went back and watched it again, like when he fought Ozzy Diaz on the Contender Series, he came out, he ended up taking Ozzy Diaz down pretty early in that fight, almost got an arm triangle, they grappled around. Ozzy Diaz got up towards the end of the round. And Joe Pyfer looked like he was slowing down. Like even in the second round, Ozzy Diaz was coming forward on him, landing more shots and stuff. And then he hit him with that good left hook. But it looked like he was slowing down, like just because he grappled for that round. He's hittable. If you watch him, even like Alan Amidowski landed a shot or two on him. Gerard Mearshar obviously doesn't have the best striking in the world, can't take a really good shot. But Abdul Razak Alhassan, dude, he's dangerous. He's got KO power in both hands, KO power in his head kick. He's got good offensive wrestling himself. He's got decent defensive wrestling. Like the only time he really got out wrestled was against Jacob Malkoun at 185, right? Which Jacob Malkoun's out wrestling everybody. He got taken down by Munir Lazez. But if you go watch that fight, he came out, that was at 170. That was after he came back from like 3.5-year hiatus where he got rape charges against him. So he couldn't fight and all that. And then he beat the rape charges. So then he ends up fighting Munir Lazez, coming back. He missed weight by like 5 pounds. He comes out, he hurts Lazez, and he takes off on him and throws like a 30-punch combo trying to get him out of there. Doesn't get him out of there, slows down, ends up getting taken down and beat up a little bit by Lazez. But like I said, he always had trouble making 170. So he slows down against Lazez. But the dude's tough as fuck, dude. He's durable as hell. And he took his beating there even after he slowed down. Then he came back and he fought freaking Chaos Williams, right? And he got knocked out. But that was because that was before anybody knew that Chaos Williams, like, you can't just stand in the pocket and throw punches with him because that dude's durable as shit. And he's KO guy. Like Alhassan was a huge favorite over him. So then he fought Malkoun, which was like, he got out grappled by him. But at 185, dude, he hasn't been gassing out. He had a good fight with Buckley, and at the end of the third round, he was on top of Buckley, pounding him out. And I thought he won that fight too. But in this fight, anytime it's standing, like, I think that it's like 50-50 where Alhassan has excellent striking. Like, he's a proven veteran. Joe Pyfer is not proven. He's just a big dude that's supposed to be great. But what do we know about him? We don't know anything about his fucking cardio because he doesn't go out of the first or second round, really. We don't know about his cardio. We don't know about his heart. We don't know about anything yet. Like, but I do know that he's got choked out by a terrible guy that got beat by Jamie Pickett. But I'm gonna say that if this fight's standing, obviously it's a super close fight, and Alhassan is going to be live as fuck in a standing fight. And then the grappling, I'm not so sure that Joe Pyfer is just going to go out there and out wrestle Abdul, because his grappling looks pretty good. Like his wrestling's pretty good at 185. I took Abdul Razak Alhassan. He's the way more proven guy here. He's going to fight for my money. He's a junkyard dog. Like, and I don't think he's slow. And not only that, another thing I love about him is he fucking trains out in Colorado. He left Safe Sayud and them in Texas for Colorado about a year and a half ago. So he's got better cardio. He's got better training partners now. He trains out there with Sandhagen and them. So I'm telling you, man, I like him even at his age. He hasn't taken the most damage in the world, and like he fights in shape. He's going to fight for my money. I got him at plus 310. I can't even believe that. Dude, the only people that should be fucking minus 400 on Abdul Razak are like people in the top 5 or 10.
Wait, you bet him?
Yeah, I bet him. I didn't post it yet. That's coming out tomorrow. But hell yeah, I put 175 to win like 517. Okay. Bro, I'm not the one. I'm not the, like, just because like everybody's like it's Joe Pyfer, be Joe Pyfer. No, like Joe Pyfer hasn't proved nothing to me. Now Alhassan is dangerous as fuck. He's gonna fight for my money. And like I know there's not nobody that predicted Pyfer or broke this fight down that doesn't in the back of their head couldn't see Joe Pyfer going face down in this fight. Like, I don't know, man. I was
gonna say like I think
Razak,
over 1.5 is a sneaky play.
Yeah, I could see that.
I really do.
It's in the small cage, and these dudes like dude, even the last dude Ribeiro, like he's not a bad fighter at all. Like Razak was able to knock him out. He took some big shots against him, and that's another thing is I like Razak. I don't think he's like chinny at all. Like he's got 5 losses and only 1 KO loss, and that was in like 30 seconds. So I like him here, man, and I just don't think and then you see Pyfer's hittable. He's low output. Like he's not some fucking monster. Like I watched a lot of his tape, and like he's really not, like, to me, some crazy monster. He hasn't fought nobody to prove anything. We don't know anything about him, but we will. But Pyfer's only got 2-inch reach. Yeah, let's see. But I mean, I know I'm going to take some shit for it. But like I said, I've made 2 bets on 2 people that are plus 250 or more in the last year. Marcin Tybura versus Romanov, Julia Story-Larenko versus fucking Molly McCain. I hit both of them. Not saying I'm going to hit this, but dude, logic, everything tells you that you should have money on Razak here, I think, dude. So let's see me eat some shit. Everybody's going to be against it, but I like it, man. Jumbo, I would like nothing more than Pyfer to get knocked unconscious, but Dana loves him, so he's going to win this one. I don't know if that can stop one of them head kicks from Abdullah. Pyfer is my lock. Alhassan too old and getting slow and getting KO'd. Be like Joe Pyfer. I don't know, man. Fight to end in the first 60 seconds. Fight to go distance are pretty much same odds. No shit. Morono lock. Okay, Jumbo Loco. I don't mind Morono. That's my stuff true. I got 1K on Alhassan. Easiest money I'll ever make. I bet that's a lot. Easy. I bet 175. You know, I bet about half a bet, but it pays over 5 units. 1.75 pays over 5 units for Alhassan, who's a crazy KO dude that's very experienced and going to fight for your money. I like it. Mearshart was supposed to be a test for Pyfer. I don't know, because how was Mearshart really going to test him? He doesn't really have that good of striking, and then he wasn't going to out grapple Pyfer. So I didn't really see where
out wrestle him. He's not that strong.
No. The only way he really had the chance was to outlast him. But like, you got a guy here who's very exposed. Like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Whoever bets Pyfer for any seconds as this is standing, and I'm not so sure Pyfer can just go out there, grab Abdul Razak Alhassan and just take him down and throw him down. Like, I don't know. He's not like a D1 college wrestler or nothing. Alhassan has a judo black belt. He's got good wrestling himself.
His takedown defense is like 50-something% though.
Yeah, but Jacob Malkoon took him down like 30 times in one fight. But that's Jacob Malkoon.
Yeah,
the reach and speed of Pyfer will make sense. Possibly Joe Pyfer seems like that dude. Al Razak's gas tank isn't that great at all. At 170, it wasn't that great. Chicago's up 17 nut already.
Seen it before, guys.
I don't care. I got that over. I did the odds boost. That'd pay me like 115, 140, or wait,
Guys, I'm
137
telling
for the
you,
over 44.
they were literally winning 28-7 at one point, and they
Joe has
lost.
confidence like he's prime Mike Tyson. That's what I'm liking, though. That's what I'm counting on. So he comes out here like, I'm going to fuck him up. And then Al Razak hits him with that head kick. I like the bet against means. He'll get caught. How can we not at plus 350% to win? Yeah, I'll take it, dude. Man, plus 350 on a Razak. That's super crazy. Like, dude, like that should be like, who at 185? Like Marvin Vittori should be like minus 400 to Razak. Like, people like that. Like somebody that's like, how can Razak win here? He's not going to knock Vittori out. He's not going to outvalue him. But like, there's so many unknowns about Pyfer that I'm just saying that dude should not be minus 400 to Alhassan at all. Maybe to like Josh Fremd, right? He comes out to Josh Fremd minus 400. I got a small bet at plus 3. There's probably a lot of closet bets on fucking Alhassan that people ain't gonna be owning up to, but yeah, probably my yeah. I got Alhassan KO round 1. Let's fucking go, AJ. See, that's the number one Tapology guy.
The over 1.5. Does anyone else like the over 1.5 other than me?
That's gonna be risky in that low cage, in a little cage. And like, here's the thing too: is like everybody thinks that Alhassan.
I don't have a bet on it though. I promise.
Yeah, but I don't think his gas is that bad. And like, I honestly think from what I seen with fucking Joe Pyfer and Ozzy Diaz, like Pyfer looked like he slowed down in the second after grappling in the first. And like, then Diaz was coming forward on him more, but he got hit with the hook. So like, I think that if he comes out here and grapples Alhassan and Alhassan survives, like Alhassan could come out to a tired or guy. I don't think Alhassan's going to slow down, dude. I'm telling you, especially since he's been out there in Colorado. Let's see. I like that. I mean, pick, he looked Cody. Let's go, Bunny Hunter. That's my guy.
I mean, he's live. He really is. I'm not saying it because you have a bet on him. I think he is. That's why I don't have a bet on this fight at all.
I think everybody that knows
the line's too wide. Yeah, now, if Pyfer was like minus 250, I would probably throw him in a parlay.
And that's, dude, I'm telling, like, for a non-proven guy, like, this is all.
I mean, I just think he like someone said, I think he's the younger guy. Obviously, he's going to be maybe a little bit, like as the fight goes on, he might be a little bit explosive. He's the bigger guy, as in taller, so the reach advantage. Like, I mean, there's a little bit of edges here, but there are unknowns for him too because we haven't seen him after the first round. So
right, yeah, there's a lot. Dude, he's never beat like a legit crazy dude. So,
but the 10 years AJ app does scare me a little bit. I mean, who knows? But Alhassan always looks
like
in shape.
37 or 38-year-old though. The dude is a freak.
I know he's not the normal. You're right. I'm just saying, but you never know when that fight happens.
I think if Pyfer wins, it could be by sub more than even a knockout, to be honest. But we'll see.
Yeah. If I was Pyfer, I would actually go the wrestling route early on and get the wrestling going. Personally,
I think Pyfer's the parlay buster, man. I don't have him in a parlay, so I don't know. Like, dude, I don't think he's 4 times better than Alhassan. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's great. It's I think the line is wide for sure, and that's why I stayed away because I don't think he is a minus 400.
Like, what would Bo Nickel be to Alhassan? Would he be like would he be the minus 20?
He may be even. He might be like minus 600 because everybody loves Bo Nickel.
Yeah, I'm just not so high.
It's just the hype. It's the hype.
Yeah. Main event. Let's see. Pyfer talking about being injury prone. Could be another injury, or he could just roll. Like the UFC wants. Yeah. MMA Ricky in the house. He said, let's go, fellas. But Pyfer takes this. If he wants, he slams Hassan on his head and subs him. I don't know about that. I don't think that's his style, though. I know he's got the jet black belt, but I don't think he's like that kind of jiu-jitsu guy. Let's see. Joe Pyfer goes down like Glass Joe. Mike Tyson status. Let's go. I like Pyfer's training partners in camp. He trains with Brady and Hassan has strong man technique on the mat. Yeah, but dude, what's his Alhassan's out in Colorado with Sandhagen? I believe who's Curtis Blades and them. They all train out there, right? Team elevation.
Yeah.
Main event time, Grant Dawson versus Bobby Green. I'll let you start this one, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna go with Dawson here. I mean, he's looked better as in his career, in the UFC career, as he's gone on. He's 29 years old. He's in his prime. Very good grappling. Like he really, 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 honestly, he opened up my eyes after the Demir fight. Like I liked Demir a lot. I thought he can keep the fight standing for the most part. I like the striking better, but literally Dawson was able to take him down, and Demir had good takedown defense and literally control him for 3 straight rounds. And to me, I think he can do that to Bobby Green. I see that playing out, and I just Bobby Green's takedown defense is okay, but Demir's I thought was better than that. So to me, I like Dawson. I think he gets it done. I don't know if it's going to be by decision, but I'm going to say he does get it done eventually, like in the second or third round, whenever he gets the back one time. And I just think Bobby Green's going to just, I don't want to say give up, but he's just not going to really know what to do to defend like 2 or 3 rounds of this. And I don't want to say give up, like I said, but I think he's going to get the rear naked choke eventually in the third round. But that's it. I mean, if Bobby Green can keep this standing and drag this fight into the later rounds, he has a chance. But Dawson's been looking very good lately. He's training at ATT. And after that, like he's looked amazing. I'm done fading him anymore. Like I'm done. Like I'm not saying he's title worthy, but he's good. So give me Dawson to get this one done by a grappling session for 3 rounds and get the rear naked choke.
It's a great breakdown. That's exactly like how I'm seeing it. Even though like I didn't bet this because it's going to be very tough. Like Bobby Green is so Grant Dawson, obviously his striking's improving. He's looked phenomenal since he's been at ATT. His cardio's improved. His striking's been improving. He's got good leg kicks now. And his wrestling and grappling.
Better wrestling too.
His wrestling is really good, but even when his wrestling don't work and he takes a bad shot or he gets, like put on his back, his grappling, as soon as he gets his hands on you, he's moving for sweeps. He's doing everything. Like his grappling is phenomenal. It's all getting better. But like the dudes that he's been fighting, though, the only thing that worries me a little bit is the dudes that he's been fighting aren't athletic dudes. You know what I mean? Like Ismagulov isn't the most athletic guy, like fast, explosive, like Bobby Green, where he's going to be moving. He ain't going to be in one spot at all. And then who's the other one? Like Jared Gordon. Them dudes and Mark Madison. I mean, he's a great wrestler, but they're not athletic guys, explosive guys. But like, dude, Grant Dawson's been looking so good lately. You got Bobby Green, who's got phenomenal striking. He's got good movement. He's got good takedown defense. He's got good takedowns of his own. It seems like he has pretty good jiu-jitsu, although we haven't really seen him use it. Like him and Thiago Moises wrestled around for a little bit. And other than that, it was just the fight against Islam Makhachev, where he got taken down and
he did not get up.
He got flattened out and just, beat up a little bit until the ref stopped it. But he's got good striking. He's a vet. He's got good cardio and all that. And that's another thing that worries me because there's like a chance that Grant Dawson takes him down for 3.5 rounds and controls him and all that, and then gets tired. And then when Bobby Green finally gets out and gets a chance to be on top and Grant Dawson's tired, he pounds him out because he's got 5 rounds to do that. And Bobby Green keeps really good cardio. So that kind of worries me. But I'm going with Grant Dawson because like Bobby Green's, the momentum and his age and everything, he's ready to get out of the UFC, and Grant Dawson's working his way up to a title. And then I just think that he's going to be a lot bigger and stronger. When he gets Bobby Green to the ground, I think he's going to take his back. And I think that Bobby Green has like good offensive and defensive wrestling, but when it comes to defensive jiu-jitsu, I don't think he's going to be that great. I think that Grant Dawson can take him down, rinse and repeat for a couple rounds, wear on him, and eventually get the submission, just like you said in that 3rd or 4th round. Like he did with Jared Gordon, who's a high-level jiu-jitsu guy, Mark Madsen, who's very strong on the ground, but he just wears on these guys, wears on them, and then they finally just, they get a way out. So I'm with you. I like Grant Dawson. I like the under 4.5, and I like Grant Dawson by submission here. So,
and also remember too, like I know I even had to like double check this when I saw it, but like Dawson has 17 finishes out of his 20 wins.
Yeah.
Like I'm like literally thinking back and I'm like, really? Like that many? But he has. I'm like, shit. Like this guy finishes fights. So
yeah, Dawson, Sub Green, Johan.
I also have the over 1.5 rounds in a parlay as well. Because I do think it's not going to be an early finish by Dawson. I think it'll be like late 2nd, 3rd, or 4th round. So
MMA Ricky Dawson has the ability to take the back better than anyone. And he does, man. His back take, he's like Aljamain Sterling at 155.
The only person maybe in the lightweight would be Charlie Alhassan.
Dawson sticks to a wrestling game plan, unlike fucking Algeo. Who's not gonna fucking go out and let you punch me in the face?
Oh, I said aloe vera.
Yeah, but I said Algeo's dumb. Daniel
Talking
Kelvin.
about.
Green doesn't KO anything. Don't sleep on Green's takedown defense. That's why I didn't get no bets
Early
in
I
on,
won't,
I
but
didn't get no
later I
bets
will.
in. I have flashbacks to that fucking Dawson versus Ricky Glenn
Ricky
fight.
Glenn.
And then this
That
is
was
5
weird,
rounds now.
dude.
And obviously, since he went to AT&T, cardio's looked phenomenal.
That's what I'm saying.
Way
Once
better,
he
but
went
them are all
there, it's like a
3-round
totally
fights.
different person.
Them are all 3-round fights, and he could look that good again for 3 rounds, and then look that good again for the 4th round, then come back out in the 5th round. If he looks like he did against Ricky Glenn, Bobby Green's gonna finish his ass. So it's like it worries me, but I do. I like Dawson. I think he wins. I think the price is kind of crazy, but for how good he's looking in his path to victory, it makes sense. Green gonna sprawl on a takedown and get caught in an anaconda. Okay, I like the specificness. I have no idea about this fight, AJ. Yeah,
Really?
I like Bobby Green, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, like he has. It's a step up.
Yeah, the submission of choice is rear naked choke from Dawson. Just so you guys know, he's got like eight rear naked chokes.
Yeah, his personality is weird. He's like talking about the training with Eblin and all that, and just like I don't know. He seems smart though. Odds are juicy. Yeah, over 1.5. I like that one. Yeah, that's good.
I think it's good for a parlay. I think it's like minus 250 range.
Bonk
so I think it's
what is up? He said, "Let's go." He said, "This is the money weekend. Bang bang, let's get it." It definitely is, man. Dawson by decision or sub. I love that. That's a good pick. CJP UFC picks. Alhassan by KO in 2 or 3 plus 14,000. Really?
No, it's got to be 1,400. There's no way. There's no way. Got to be 1,400. It's still a high number, though.
Green is not the same guy. I'm telling you, watch that Gordon and Tony fight and watch the Dober one where,
No, that's very true. Like, I feel like he's on his way down. Like, he's getting hit a lot and it doesn't look as good as he should. And the old Bobby Green and the new Bobby Green now, it's like totally two different fighters.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah, man, this was a great show. Great to have you back. I'm gonna let you get to your friends to watch that second half. I
think it's still like 7 minutes to go. Bears are still fucking marching down the field, fuckers.
I need that Brock Kimmett dude to catch some passes. I got him. I need him over 3.5. I need Sam Howell to rush for over 13.5 yards, and Brian Robinson to get over 65.5 yards. And then
he's got 10 yards right now, Robinson. So
are you sure?
Well, yeah, because they have to start fucking throwing the ball. They're losing 17-3 right now. Assholes.
I hate football, bro. I hate football.
It's early though. Wait till the second half hits. The adjustments will settle in. Commanders will come back and it'll be a close game. Watch.
I like it. I need that over 44.5. That's what I really need, though.
It's looking good right now. Just one more score before halftime. You're good.
And it's stupid, dude. I had a 4 freaking. And with that 3 I just told you, I had 4 on it at first for a shit ton of money, and the 4th one was more over 65 yards or something. 66
oh, he's
yards.
at 100 and something right now.
I took that out, but I got him in my regular fantasy football league, so I like that.
Oh, he's got 2 touchdowns and 140 yards. You're killing it.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody. Shady, man, coming out, hanging out all night, dude.
Yes,
Kristen is in the building. Hey guys, been listening while I get some gains. So not much commenting, but great show. Thanks, Cody and Johnny. Get them gains, Kristen. We appreciate you for coming out and commenting, helping the algorithm, and letting us know you listen. That's awesome. We appreciate that. Jeff Pelton, Bobby hasn't been submitted in 14 years. There's a dude that grew up by. Yeah, he got submitted by like Dan Lozon back in the day. Joe Lozon's brother. I'm pretty sure it was Dan Lozon back in the day, way back in the day, like fucking about 14 years ago.
I see Jacob Volkman.
Volkman got him. Jacob Christmas Volkman.
That might have been the last one.
Was it? So Dan Lozon might have just beat him.
He did get knee barred against Shane Shapiro though in grappling.
Fucking Shane Shapiro, yeah. But yeah, Jeff Pelton, Bobby hasn't been submitted. Yeah. There's a dude that grew up.
I think this is the time.
By me named Jeffrey Pelton. He fought. I don't know, it might be the same dude. But let's see, Dawson.
I'm also looking at all of his recent fights, and not a lot of these are grapplers like Dawson.
No, he hasn't been fighting grapplers besides Islam.
Thiago Moises is the best one. And then Islam. Like those two. That's it.
I think that Dawson takes Moises down and controls him on the ground until he submits him. But Everybody, here's Brown Belt Dave. Great show, guys. Good luck, everyone, this weekend. Appreciate you listening, Brown Belt Dave, and commenting. Effie, man, appreciate you coming out tonight. Carlos, Jumbo Local, Ryan, Jordan, Brown Belt Dave, Shady, our
Hell
boy
yeah.
Shady. Cook your dick, it'd be small meal, Shady. Kristen, Jeff, New York, Robert, dude, MMA, Ricky, James Scott
Yep.
said Alhassan, yep. Bunkooch, Snerius, AJ, our boy AJ, the sharpest dude in the chat for the last couple months, man.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you coming out, hanging out as always. Ryan Jordan, Miguel, Daniel Covert coming out, talking a little smack. You gotta keep a little cooler next time, but
It's all right,
appreciate
man.
you
It's all
coming out.
good. Keep it
Yuhans,
civil. We're all good here.
yeah, Snerius, Yuhans, everybody, man. Appreciate the 2 donos that we got from John Newquist and Flynn Doda. You guys are awesome always coming through the donos. And everybody, man, if I miss Fireside, appreciate you coming out, Fireside, hanging out all night. Christian, Bunny, Hunter, everybody, Daz Files, everybody, we appreciate you guys coming out. So we'll be live again Saturday. Kill a couple hours with us before the show on Saturday. And everybody, good luck this weekend. And we really appreciate you guys coming out, man. We will see you guys here soon, man. See you guys.
Good luck, guys.